Welcome to today's side quest. The store run against the clock. Just another day in the life of Mike. Lemonade that hits harder for Mikes that go harder. The world needs more Mikes.
Destiny lies before me, and I don't know how far I have to go, but I know it's farther than
I think it's like a different world out here.
Rivers, streams, mountains, you know, just everything. It's neat to experience it through baseball.
Gonna groove one right here. Right there, nice, nice. That a boy, get going, get going, get going, get going, get going, nice, that a boy. Good, real good. That a boy, Rocky. Look at three, Rock, look at
three. This is probably the most unique place in 1920 to spend a summer.
You get 70 to 80 degrees, no humidity. It's perfect baseball weather.
The scenery's a little different than Kansas, you know, that's the main thing that I've noticed.
Just the all-around package of it up here, it's a dream come true.
There's a quality of life up here I really, really appreciate. And then the golfing and fishing, of course.
From the producers of Touching the Game, the story of the Cape Cod Baseball League, comes a new film that gives an inside look at a place where they only play day games.
I think the first 5 days I got about 15 hours of sleep.
We'd stay up to about 2:30 in the morning fishing, and still just that evening light out there.
I didn't know if I was going to be able to go to sleep or what, and we're going to be playing like midnight games and everything like that, but I like it now.
The Alaska Baseball League. Our award-winning documentary crew immerse themselves in the heart of the frontier state, in a league that is rich in baseball history, and a vacation destination for any true baseball fan.
Every baseball fan should come up and watch the Midnight Sun game, just to see the atmosphere and what it's like to start a baseball game at 10:30 at night and not have to use artificial lights.
The path to success in a changing economy.
It's a league where lasting bonds are formed, and there is no shortage of knowledgeable and colorful characters.
People here are great. They love their baseball, and they love this league. They come out and they put their heart and soul in it. They really have a good time out here.
And everybody has a story to tell.
This moose is running as fast as he can straight towards me.
They grow these 100-pound cabbages and things.
Bear comes up right behind us. I'm like, what the heck's going on?
And I thought, oh, holy cow, this guy is going to crash. He veered off and missed the scoreboard by, I don't know how he missed the scoreboard, but he missed the scoreboard.
It's a starting ground for future stars, where long road trips can be a grueling but unforgettable experience.
Base hit right here, bingo!
Bingo hall? You know, staying in cots. But man, you get up there and you got all your team together and you guys are together that whole weekend. It's a blast.
You seriously go through some funny things in there. Create situations that you can talk about years from now and say, hey, remember when this happened, remember when that happened.
The Olympic Village is definitely something you don't really talk about until you kind of had that experience.
It's bad, but like it's a funny bad. Yeah, you just go there, you stay there. It makes you want to be out on the field to play baseball.
It's a place where boys become men, and some of the best amateur baseball in the world is played.
There's no experience like summer in Alaska.
It's there to beat you down. It's there to test you as a human being. And you know, just as life is going to throw some tough things at you, it's going to prepare you for pretty much anything you're going to face in this game. It's just overcoming adversity and can you mentally handle it? And if you can, you're going to get pretty far in this game.
Touching the Game, Alaska.
The path to success in a changing economy has its share of ups and downs. That's why 49th State Brewing Company partners Jason and David came to First National Bank Alaska, where experience matters, local knowledge counts, and understanding Alaska's many frontiers makes all the difference. From Denali Park to downtown Anchorage, we can help you succeed. First National Bank Alaska. We believe in Alaska.
Today at BP, we're keeping oil and gas flowing where and when it's needed.
So we're going to be driving
and increasing investment in the transition to lower carbon energy. Right now, we're driving 46,000 steel beams into the ground for a new solar project that will drive lower carbon energy and support local jobs. Our team has recently expanded our production of renewable diesel, which is expanding its use across the West Coast. Our engineers just connected 12 new wells to an existing platform, connecting the country to more oil and gas at a critical time. We're running more wells on electricity so we can run our operations with lower emissions. Just some of the ways we're turning our plans into action. And BP's wider transformation is underway. While today we're mostly in oil and gas, we've increased global investment into our lower carbon and other transition businesses from around 3% in 2019 to around 30% last year.
In 1986, we started Alaskan Brewing Company. And so we've always tried to reflect the quality that the state has in the beers that we make.
Alaska's beautiful, it's true, it's real.
For 30 years, we've been trying to capture the nature of Alaska and put it in a bottle. Today, 30 years later, we're still making beer in the last frontier.
I think you're gonna like your new nose, Miss Hastings.
And cut. I'm Steve Martin. As an actor, it's my job to make people believe that what they're seeing is real. Ha! Hey. Hey! That the frustration is real. Man, I'm hungry. Oh, the disappointment is real. 1, 2, 3, 4. Winner! Eat it, Kyle. You're all losers. That the joy is real, but it's not real. It's acting. Wow! It's fantastic! Or was I just acting? Only way to find out is to try it yourself.
We are a family business serving Alaskans for over 60 years. Our founder is my dad, Herb Beckman, a German immigrant who started the business in 1963 with his good friend Otto. To this day, the business is dedicated to making products that are distinctive and of the highest quality.
And we are live from Mulcahy Stadium alongside Jace Andrews. I'm Drake Toll here on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network as your Bucs meet the Mat-Su Miners. Jace, the home team, the good guys, #1 in the ABL right now. They've got a 2-game advantage, and they've won 7 in a row. The Bucs are hot, but can they keep it going against a strong Mat-Su team tonight?
Well, the Bucs have their ace on the mind, Michael Sarhat, just committed to Point Loma yesterday. He's had a really good streak. Hopefully he can keep it going today.
I asked Coach Ken Hokup about Sarhat and what he brings to this team in the Full Sail pregame show. That is coming up next here on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
When Arby's added bacon to the Wagyu Steakhouse burger, it was like, not bad. Then Arby's grabbed that peppercorn ranch and has never felt more alive. Arby's, we have the meat.
Back on the Full Sail pregame show with head coach Ken Hocuff. Coach, you remarked yesterday on the pregame show that the winning streak could solely be because of who you've done the pregame interview with, and that if you lose today because you did it with me, that I can't do it again. I thought you weren't that superstitious.
That was actually a joke off camera, playing to the fact that you guys keep bringing up a streak. And with you guys bringing it up, I had to reverse it on you.
Huh. When you hear the word streak, what do you think?
Pressure. Winning streaks, hitting streaks, whatever they are, you start putting undue pressure on yourself. The reason you're in that situation is because you're putting in the work and coming together as a team and putting yourself in those positions. If you start thinking about the streak and when it might end and that kind of thing, then you stop playing the way that you got into it with.
Mike Sarhat on the bump tonight. He's not the oldest guy on this roster, but it seems like outside looking in, he's become a big leader here. Is that true?
Yeah, in talking with Mike, he's had some life experiences, and especially now being in the portal and getting an offer and accepting it. So to me, the leadership and the life experiences tend to lead themselves more towards leadership than age does.
Coach, you don't want to mention streak, but you have won a few games in a row here. Is there something that clicked, or is this just what happens in summer ball? Your guys assimilate to the team eventually.
That's what you hope for, is that they assimilate to the team. And like I was talking about with the Oilers, you find teams that you play well against, which was the case with them down in Kenai. But now we're finding that we play better as a team as opposed to against a team.
One of the more interesting things to me in summer ball about roster management is this time of the year where you have 3 or 4 guys.
And when you guys come in, part of their job is accepting them into the fold and making them feel welcome so that they can excel like they are being a team.
Coach, you lead the league in home runs and stolen bases. Would you say the identity of this team is aggressive?
Yes.
Ken Hocuff on the Full Sail.
Gave us the bathroom
we've always wanted.
Style affordably. Call 1-844-9REBATH for your free in-home design consultation today.
Of all the reasons we love Alaska, easy isn't one of them. We like a good challenge, but we also love innovative technology that simplifies our busy lives. Whether you want to make a deposit or pay a bill, check in or check out, or quickly send and receive money, one bank has the online and mobile tools to help you through whatever comes your way. Simple, secure, reliable. Bank on the go. First National Bank, Alaska.
Arby's new Steakhouse Garlic Ribeye Sandwich. Who knew the best thing to come from a steakhouse wouldn't even come from a steakhouse? Arby's did, that's who. Arby's, we have the meat.
Back here from Mulcahy Stadium, Drake Toll alongside Jace Andrews as the Miners come to the plate at the top of the first with Nolan Tucker, who leads things off, the second baseman from Valparaiso. Batting second, first baseman Cooper Vest from BYU. Vest in the 2-hole. Batting third, the center fielder Alex Vergara from Lipscomb. In the 4-hole, DH Steven Lancia from UT Rio Grande Valley. Batting fifth is Maddox Haley, left fielder from San Diego State. Batting sixth in right field, Caden Carpenter out of the University of Utah. Carpenter bats sixth. Batting seventh, third baseman Braden Rogers from Central Arizona Community College. In the 8-hole, shortstop Emilio Barreras from Grand Canyon. And batting ninth, the catcher Grant Farlander from Texas. Farlander in the 9-hole. Defensively for the Bucs, in left field Har. In center field Bodicker. Right field Narrett. Left to right across the infield, Sorensen, Hocuff, Pendergast, and Turgeon. Your battery, Maltby behind the dish. Catching the big righty, Mike Sarhat, the ace of this staff. Jace?
Sarhat committed to Point Loma yesterday. That's where he'll be playing his baseball in the upcoming season. Thus far on the ABL, he's got a 0.56 earned run average, 2-0 record, 21 strikeouts and 60 innings pitched, 4 walks, 10 hits, and he's top 5 and with those 21 strikeouts.
Sarhat will face off against Tucker to begin the ball game. Let's play baseball in Alaska. Mike Sarhat, .56 ERA this year in the ABL. Fires from the right side and deals low and inside.
Sarhat second in the ABL, behind Sky Wells and Casey Uper, both with 23.
In strikeouts, that is, correct?
Yes, it is, correct.
Hard contact. Right to the second baseman, Pendergast. Throw to first, 2 pitches and an out. Take a look at this. That is Mike Sarhat at dinner last night. What you'll see in his hand, those are all pieces of paper. Joey Narrett has one there to his right, your left. That is Mike scouting out the Mat-Su Miners. This is one of the games he had circled on his schedule to start this year. He's going to face Drew Christo, the lefty out of Nebraska, for the opposition. And he just wanted to win. He said, ace on ace, I'm going to do everything I can to put this team, the Bucs, in a position to win today.
Yeah, he's been looking forward to this. It's the first time he faces the Miners, and it's an ace-on-ace matchup here. And not only that, you're going for your 8th win in a row here.
Yeah.
Especially after committing yesterday, feeling pretty good on the mound.
Yeah, it's his first start since committing to Point Loma. Publicly, that is.
Correct.
1-0 to Cooper Vest. Big whiff. Sarhat said, look, I know what I'm going to do. 2-2 count. I know what I'm going to give him. A 1-2. Here's what I'm going to do. Against a lefty on an 0-2. I'm going slide piece. He was just taking us through every single scenario, every single pitch. 1-1. He had so beautifully looked at what Cameron Crane did to fill out the sheets, to spot this team earlier this year. I mean, Cameron Crane, it's impeccable notes that he has about the Miners.
Yeah, it was Crane and Becerra that he took a keen eye to.
Vest to right field. Was misplayed by Narrett originally, but he finally tracks it down about 15 feet short of the wall. First step up, but he was still able to make the catch.
Sarhat gives a little point like, hey, thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Brings to the plate the 3-hole Vergara. Next Vergara out of Lipscomb. 2 down and nobody on for the Miners. Told you Sarhat's going to sit. Low 90s, 90, 92 is where he's been this summer. But he said if he really gets himself up, he's gone up to 96 before. And in today's start, he said he's feeling 94 as he fires in a strike.
Vergara was a new addition to the Miners, but last year, league MVP.
Yeah. To this point, he's got a measly 500 batting average, only 2 for 4. Small sample size, but a pretty good start. 0-1. Make it 0-2 now with the foul ball.
There's a foul ball brought to you by Little Caesars Pizza.
Sarhat said 0-2. He's going to attack. That's his plan tonight.
Vergara 2 for 4 in the season. 1 hit with one of those hits a home run.
0-2. That's exactly what he does. Get him out of here. League MVP Vergara strikes out looking. Mike Sarhat 3 up, 3 down. In the top of the first for the Anchorage Bucs. Scoreless on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
Man, valet took forever.
There's no valet here.
Who took my coat? That could have been bad.
Two. Welcome to today's side quest. The store run against the clock. Just another day in the life of Mike. Lemonade that hits harder for Mikes that go harder. The world needs more Mikes.
Back on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network, Drake Toll alongside Jace Andrews. Let's meet the starting lineup for the good guys, your Anchorage Bucs. Leading things off, Alex Pendergast, Second baseman out of Dallas Baptist University, Pendergast in the 1 hole. Batting second, left fielder Ben Haar from the University of San Diego. In the 3 spot, center fielder Lex Bodeker from UCF. Batting cleanup, third baseman Jackson Sorensen from Iowa Western. Sorensen bats fourth. In the 5 hole, the first baseman Dante Turgeon from Chandler Gilbert Community College. Batting sixth, the right fielder Joey Narrett from DBU. In the 7 hole, the DH Zach Thomas from Mercer. Thomas bats seventh. Batting 8, the shortstop Logan Hocup from Allegheny College. And batting 9th, the catcher Dylan Maltby from Phoenix College. Defensively for the Miners, left to right across the outfield, Haley, Vergara, and Carpenter. Left to right across the infield, Rogers at third, Barreras at short, Tucker at second base. Vest plays first base. Behind the dish is Farlander, and he catches for Drew Christo, the righty out of Nebraska. Jace?
Christo comes into this outing with a 150 earned run average, 1-1 record, 4 games, 3 of those starts. He has 1 save in the 1 game he didn't start. In 12 innings pitched, he has 11 strikeouts, 13 walks, and only 4 hits. His last outing against the Chinooks was the first time he gave up an earned run all year, pitching 1 inning, getting the loss for 2 runs with 6 walks.
Drew, 6'4", 230 pounds, a sophomore. Hometown of Omaha, Nebraska. Now plays in Lincoln. Has to square off with another Midwest guy, Alex Pendergast, to start the bottom of the first. Pendergast out of Dallas Baptist University with a .292 batting average this year for the Bucs. 9 walks to 6 strikeouts.
That's a pretty good ratio there.
First pitch of the game gets away from the catcher Farlander, and that's a point that we've mentioned. We've seen Farlander a couple times now, and he has struggled behind the dish. He was the bullpen catcher at Texas. Pitch inside.
Well, the funny thing
Didn't
is,
get any playing time. No, I hadn't seen live action, live baseball in a while.
the funny thing is he keeps most everything in front of him. Problem is he just doesn't catch it. It just drops out of the glove.
Yeah. 0-2, low and away. Off speed.
Honestly, this early in the game against the Ace, I think you get red light in both the next 2 pitches, even if it's a strike.
That was the 2-0, excuse me. Now 3-0. Way inside. 4-pitch walk for Alex Pendergast. He takes first base. That is walk number 10 for the DBU Patriot this year.
You didn't need a red light on a 3-1 pitch because it never got there.
Yeah.
Now here's an interesting spot. You got Ben Haar, who's usually been 7 in the 7-hole, 9-hole, batting second here.
Ben Haar has struck out 17 times in his 36 at-bats. He's walked 15 times. Unbelievable.
Mr. All Grossmont Hills.
15 walks already this year. Haar shows bunt, left side. Third baseman Rogers collects, double clutch, throw to first just in time.
It's a great bunt. Think it was supposed to be a bunt for hit chance there for Haar, but either way, he moves Alex up.
And you mentioned pregame that this is your Friday night game in college baseball. This is what it feels like. It's both your aces going toe-to-toe. You'd love to hit as many home runs as possible, but this is set up to be a 2-1, 3-2 kind of game. Take whatever runs you can get. You put Pendergast in scoring position for Lex Bodeker, who has a .311 batting average, 12 RBI this year. 3 of them last night.
You get on top of Christo early, that'll really help you out.
Yeah. First pitch Bodeker gets.
Big thing with quote-unquote ace starters is getting on top of them early. I mean, you talk about even guys in the MLB. You get a couple runs early, they may settle in, but either way, you got the runs before they could settle in.
Yep.
Think about DeGrom. He usually gives up runs in the first or second when he actually pitches.
Doesn't usually pitch, though, does he?
No.
No.
Alcantara, he gives up runs early.
The 0-1 to Bodeker. Left field. Back goes the left fielder, Haley. And he's got to watch it go. Another Bo-dinger. 2-run shot in the bottom of the first, and the Bucs lead 2-0 off the bat of Lex Bodeker.
Yeah, just get on top of him with a homer. That works. Exactly what we were thinking. Perfect.
Yes, Drake. A Friday night pitcher's duel. Take what you can get. It won't be a big home run game. And then Lex Bodeker says, that's for the birds.
Little Oppo taco for your Friday night dinner.
I didn't see it coming. I should just stop guessing things. It's Jackson Sorensen to the plate.
Best thing about home runs? Well, not the best thing. One of the good things. Easiest thing to score.
Yeah. What was this home run signal you gave? Foul?
No, I was trying.
Foul?
I was trying to give you the
foul ball. Foul ball. Now this is the universal home run.
No, I was trying to get you.
Safe?
No.
Hey, attention.
Attention. Charge.
We got to figure. Yeah, we got to figure out a new way to call home runs in the booth here.
I honestly didn't know what to do. I was most as surprised as you are, to be honest.
The ball has really carried out to left field.
That was another
too,
thing.
You know?
Is
that didn't off the bat?
Correct.
Like, who knows?
It wasn't as bad as Narrett's. We're like, oh, that's just a flyout. But off the bat, I was like, maybe hits the wall.
We were shocked that Narrett's left the park.
That was the most surprising home run I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And Narrett talked about it last night, and we saw it in the chat. The backspin just kept carrying it.
He said off the bat he had no idea. He didn't think it was gone.
He knew he squared it up,
Yeah.
but didn't know it was going to go out.
Hitters count. Foul ball from Sorensen. Jackson batting .356 this year. 9 walks to 14 strikeouts. 14 RBI, 21 hits in his 59 at-bats. Has played hero a few times this year as well. He's got a 3-2 from Cristo. Payoff pitch. Whoa. Oh. It would be an early mound visit, but it could make some sense for Tyler LeBrun and company.
Well, it's 2 runs thus far, but I know someone in the dugout is feeling pretty good right now. Big Mike. Yeah. I guarantee he's like, all right, feeling good about this.
I bet Mike's fired up now. Now it's Dante Turgeon. Doesn't get any easier in this lineup.
Never does.
You look at Turgeon, say 224 average. Doesn't jump off the page, but his power does. Takes strike 1 off speed inside, changeup.
224 average, but he was batting .086 at the start of the Kenai series.
Yeah.
So he's batting 350 plus in the past 5, 6, 7 games.
That was Bodeker's second home run, right? And you know what? I talked to Coach. I said, Coach, pregame, you lead the league in home runs. You lead the league in stolen bases. Is the identity of this team aggressive? And he said that's the perfect word for it because of guys like Lex Bodeker.
Yeah, now there's 4 Bucs with multiple home runs.
We want to talk aggressive? Cristo came in, 12 innings pitched, to 150 ERA, 11 strikeouts. One of the top 3 or 4 starters in this league.
Well, up until his last outing, he hadn't given up a run.
Turgeon, base hit into center field.
I tell you.
Splits Barreras at short, Tucker at second base, got all of it. It lands in front of Agara, puts 2 on with still just 1 down.
I don't think I've seen a team that is better than hitting the ball right back up the middle than the Bucs. There are so many hits that just go straight back where it came from, and that's based off the hitting coach Kenny Barton teaches. Hit it where it comes at you.
Oh, you know what? It doesn't get any easier. Joey Narrett, 364 average.
Hey, here's the best batting average on the team.
Yeah.
Why don't you face him in the 6 hole?
Yeah.
Oh, he also hit a home run last night, by the way.
Out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. How many? 3 guys in the team have 2 home runs, or is it 4 now?
It's 4.
Narrett, Lacey,
Bodeker. And there's a
Turgeon.
guy. There you go.
4 guys, but nobody more than 2.
Nope.
This is a home run by committee team.
Narrett was the 5th overall outfielder in Wisconsin at a high school.
The 0-1, foul ball. Bucs lead 2-0 early after a home run from Lex Bodeker. Facing one of the best starters this league has to offer in Cristo. Narrett down 0-2. Cristo needing an out. Oh, he gets it. Right down the heart of the plate. Maybe a shade inside, but it's there. Narrett knows it.
Best pitch we've seen from Cristo all night.
Yep. I think Narrett was reading off speed on the 0-2. That's what Cristo's gone with. It's the DH out of LSU Eunice, Zach Thomas.
Not LSU Eunice anymore.
Mercer.
Yep.
Thomas stands in from the right side, owning a 244 average. Has 7 RBI this year, has a man in scoring position. That's Jackson Sorensen to work with. Takes a breaking ball. Change up for a strike. Huzzah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
0-1. Fastball. Another strike. Cristo at 20 pitches now. Not bad, having already given up 2 runs and have a runner at first and second. Hello?
Somebody answer.
Oh, 2 to Thomas. Way outside. Check swing, didn't go.
Nice job to hold that bat back.
Yep. They check down. Not today. Stays alive.
2 out RBI has also been a name of the game for the Bucs team thus far.
Yeah. Thomas has a big chance for one. More you can put on now, the better. Especially against such a solid starting pitcher. Thomas fights one off.
Sorensen, not the fastest guy at second base, but he's off with contact, and I guarantee you, if it's going to be close, Barton's going to risk it over there at third base and send him.
Got to drop the trailer if you're Sorensen. I don't think a single in the left field is going to move him.
No, but maybe in the right.
Third, but maybe to right, yeah.
Right or center.
Test the arm with Carpenter.
Test it. Yeah.
1-2 to Thomas. High. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cristo getting to 25 pitches now.
Farlander turned around and asked the home plate umpire, did that miss high? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that one did. That one did. Good
Actually,
question.
That was low.
Thank you.
Get it higher.
Great question. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thomas, check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. Count's gone full on Cristo. Started 0-2. Thomas has been patient at the plate, fought a couple off.
Couple of nice check swings.
Yep.
Just held up.
Miners fans don't like it. Good sprinkling of them here at Mulcahy tonight.
3-2, protect anything here.
Payoff pitch with 2 down and 2 on. Thomas to right field, and it's down for a base hit. It gets into the gap. Coming home to score is Sorensen. Rounding third, headed to the plate, Turgeon. He's going to score without a throw. A 2 RBI double from Zach Thomas. The Bucs lead 4-0 in the bottom of the first.
Pitcher's duel, you say, huh? No, the best offense in the league is here to play. It's 4-0.
A Friday night pitcher's duel. That's what the top of the first looked like. Mike Sarhat going 3 up, 3 down, and a 3-pitch strikeout to end it.
Well, Cristo's ERA is up.
Yeah. His Cristo, just for tonight alone, not counting any other game, just tonight, 53.73. It's about like mine in junior varsity. Mine was a much larger sample size, though. Logan Hocuff to the plate out of Allegheny College. Swing and a miss. Got a man in scoring position for him. Hocuff batting 109. 21 strikeouts and 46 at-bats. Does lead the league. Trying to cut down on that number. Get it? Cut down on that number. Thank you. 0-1. He went.
Again, Farlander doesn't know cannot keep it in the glove, but he can keep it in front of him every day.
Farlander will knock it down. It's just the whole catching it thing that sometimes is an issue. Well, that's not the best problem to have, by the way.
Yeah.
If you're a catcher. Oh, 2. See if Hocuff can stay alive. Farlander shades the outer portion. That's where he gets it. Oh! Cristo, Farlander, Rogers, Barreras, Tucker, Vest, Carpenter, Vergara, Haley. That's the defense, right? They were all walking to the dugout.
That's not the best thing to do to the home plate umpire early.
They were all walking to the dugout. Farlander tossed the baseball. See you later.
Farlander apologized, but that's not going to get a good rep with the umpire.
No, yeah, it's too late to apologize. There's a song about that. 1-2.
That one is.
There you go. Hocuff, backwards K, caught looking, but the Bucs put up 4 in the bottom of the first. Hot start on a Friday night. We go to the top of the second. 4, 5, and 6 due up on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
If there's one thing I've learned at Speedy Glass, it's that every chip becomes a crack. Today, I'm going to show you why. When we look at a chip up close, we see tons of tiny cracks that are just waiting to spread. Don't wait for your chip to crack. Repair it at Speedy Glass before having to replace the entire windshield. You'll save time. You'll be back on the road within an hour. Book an appointment at speedyglass.ca.
Speedy Glass Repair. Speedy Glass Replace.
An alert from Wells Fargo. $107 at Doggy Lover's warehouse. No, I would never. Doggy Lovers, please. You know me. I don't even know where that is. Look, I'm replying deny. See? Oh, come on.
Hello? Wells Fargo. I did not make that purchase.
I didn't do it!
I'm so glad you caught that.
Back on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network, top of the second inning. Mike Sarhat back to the mound. Facing 4, 5, and 6. It's Lancia, Haley, and Carpenter. Lancia batting a cool 500. Takes a strike.
Lancia, fairly new addition to the minors. Faced him for the first time just a couple days ago.
Yeah, he came into the game batting 540, 570. Ended the game batting 460. Had 3 strikeouts against the Bucs. He was the one, they told us. He was an all-league guy last year in the ABL.
Yeah, and he batted 307 this past year at UT Rio Grande Valley.
You're from Texas, right?
Yeah, I missed the Valley.
Rio Grande Valley, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, I still love it.
Well.
2-1 from Sarhat. Getting back in the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Lancia has struck out 5 times in total this season. Again, 3 of those coming in 1 game against the Bucs.
.471 slugging percentage, walked 22 times this past year in college.
2-2. It is fly to center field, shallow. Coming in, making the catch is Bodicker. Lancia retired. Now Maddox Haley to the plate. Haley batting .299. Summer League Baseball, that'll do. Maddox Haley out of San Diego State University. 20 hits in 67 ABs. 9 walks to his 11 strikeouts. Haley up the middle, first base hit of the night for the Matsu Miners. Maddox Haley stands on first. Caden Carpenter comes to the plate, and he got all of it, squared it up.
Yeah, first pitch he was looking to hit. Got something he liked.
Yep.
Now just roll it up.
Yeah, and Sarhat said, first time to the lineup. Obviously, you're experimenting a bit. You don't usually expect the guys, especially against a team's ace, to come out swinging like that.
This is also Sarhat's first time being a starter. He had mentioned it that he always wanted to be, but this summer is the first time he's getting the chance to.
Yeah. And the reason he got the chance is because day one, game one, J.D. Goodcase started, struggled in his start against the Anchorage Glacier Pilots. Mike Sarhat came in relief and was Cy Young. That's the same story for Sky Wells. Neither of those guys were starters for the Bucs early this year.
And now they're 1-2 in the rotation.
0-2. Carpenter out of Utah. Nicest guy of the world in the world. That's the quote that I got about him today. So tell me about Caden Carpenter. He's the biggest human being I think I've ever seen. Looks like Aaron Judge. 0-2, low and outside.
Aaron Judge's bigger brother.
Yeah. Aaron Judge's older brother.
Got some power in that bat. Juneau? That's
Yeah.
Alaska.
Capital. 1-2. Left side, high in the air. Sorensen, foul territory, makes the catch. 2 down. Juneau, Bryce Harper is younger than Aaron Judge.
I did.
Blow your mind.
I know. There's some crazy sports age gaps and kind of comparisons that you can look up and just see that, like, absolutely blow your mind.
Yeah, that being one of them. I had no idea until very recently. Braden Rogers from Queen Creek, Arizona. taps the first pitch. He gets foul. In the midst of that, Maddox Haley was running off of first, trying to test the arm of Dylan Maltby. See if he does it again. The first pitch hit and run, knowing that Sarhat has gone in the zone with every first pitch so far. At least gotten close. The 0-1 in the zone again. And a foul ball into the beer garden right side. This is where Mike Sarhat attacks. This is what he does. This 0-2 with 2 down. He's not a waste of pitch guy. No
Finish this inning
balls,
strong.
2 strikes to Rogers. Oh! Oh, beautiful slide piece. In the zone, robbed of a strikeout looking, and all the infielders can do is giggle. Sarhat was halfway to the dugout. Deserved to be.
Just throw it again.
1-2. Runner goes. Low and outside. Maltby throw to second. Oh, no.
Great job by Pendergast to just get a glow on it. Stop it.
Yeah.
That goes to center. It's an easy guy to third base there.
Pendergast had to do an acrobatic act to keep it in front of him.
Had the umpire in his way as well.
Yeah, that ball is about 8 feet off of second base. Time's called for Sarhat to tie the shoe.
Lace it up. Come back strong here. He went with the slider again. He just slid it too far. Get the batter reaching after he had what he thought was strike 3.
2-2. Center field. Lex Bodiker right there. Takes 15 steps up, makes the catch. We go to the dugout. That leaves a man stranded in scoring position, but nobody across. The Matsu Miners. It's 9-1-2 due out for the Bucs in the bottom of the second when we return on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
Of all the reasons we love Alaska, easy isn't one of them. We like a good challenge, but we also love innovative technology that simplifies our busy lives. Whether you want to make a deposit or pay a bill, check in or check out, or quickly send and receive money, one bank has the online and mobile tools to help you through whatever comes your way. Simple, secure, reliable. Bank on the go. First National Bank, Alaska.
Boar's Head has harnessed the power of fire to unlock an intense new flavor. An expertly charred, flame-grilled masterpiece to take your senses to new heights. Because when Boar's Head lights a fire, we ignite an experience worth savoring. New Boar's Head Firesmith Flame-Grilled Chicken Breast. Flavor forged in flame. Available only at the deli and only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
All right, partner, who sings it?
The Heebie-Jeebies.
The Heebie-Jeebies is not that far off. Do you want to take another stab at it?
No.
Whose goal song is it in the NHL?
Oh. Capitals?
Here's your 2 hints. Cleveland, Washington.
The Washington Capitals is correct. Cleveland and Washington. They stuff to have in common?
Yes.
Are you talking about a specific player?
No.
Okay.
This would be the Chicago Blackhawks theme song, goal song. Who sings it? Your one hint is Goonies. That's your hint.
Chunk.
No. Would be the Fratellis. The Fratellis, Chelsea Dagger.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fratellis being the bad guys.
That's good hints. Those good hints.
Dylan Maltby takes a strike. Outside half.
Why does Washington and Cleveland get to Chicago?
Former mascots of the 2 cities, and then the controversial mascot of the Blackhawks in the NHL.
Not fair.
0-1. Low.
I see what you're saying. Okay, I see.
Washington football.
It's
Commanders.
You got to dive deep into that hit, but I see it now.
Cleveland, their baseball team.
Now.
The Commanders now, or the Guardians. I'm sorry.
Guardians.
Yep.
I liked the football team. It was a good era.
The Washington football team.
It was fun.
1-1 from Maltby. A little floater. The second baseman. He struggles to make the catch. He doesn't make the catch. Oh, no. Tucker, about 8 feet into right field, running all over the place. It was a knuckleball. He couldn't figure out where it was going to drop, and then it dropped right in his glove. And then right back out. Dylan Maltby safe at first. It's got to be an error.
Yeah, it hit his glove.
Error, yeah.
What's funny is if he just can't play it and misses it completely, it's a base hit. But because it hit his glove, E4.
It's an error.
Either way, you're wrong. I'll take it either,
Yeah.
one way or another. OBP goes up.
Now it's Alex Pendergast. He's 0 for 1 today, had a 4-pitch walk his first plate appearance, and takes a ball that skated across the inner part of his jersey.
So I say, you got to tuck it in there.
Fastball 91. You can tell Christo's throwing with some fervor. I want to say anger, but you can tell when pitchers get a little rattled, sometimes they respond by getting angry, just throwing as hard as possible. There's 92.
Well, that's why the lack of control could possibly come in. He had 6 walks in that game that he gave up the only 2 runs he had until this.
Yeah, the Bucs know a thing or two about 6 walks.
Yeah.
That's a good day.
With the minors.
Pendergast. Foul behind us. Off the rear view mirror of a white Nissan Maxima Arkansas plates.
Just gets belted every day.
088 YCA license plate. 1-2 to Pendergast. Low. Another
Pendergast.
fastball. You can see Christo's really pumping fastball right now.
Well, that's that frustration you talked about. He just wants to fire it in there as hard as he can.
Yeah. No time for the off speed. Two to Pendergast. Outside.
Ooh.
Called strike 3. Yep, not a strike. Not a strike.
Tell you what I will say. If I'm Mike Sarhat there in the dugout, I'm thinking, okay, good to know. That's a strike.
Yep.
I'm throwing it there next inning.
Yep, we've seen the outer part of the zone opened up quite a bit in this league. And just like that, we see it again. Ben Hart at the plate 0 for 1 today, batting .216 this year, has 15 walks. That leads the league. Kid's just good at getting on base.
Miners have the best pitching staff in all of the ABL with a 3.73 team ERA. Already given up 4 today.
0-1 to Hart. Their ace has given up 4. I mean, they came into this game expecting, all right, we'll go a quick 5 innings of scoreless baseball.
And then we'll figure out.
Play it in about 30 minutes,
yeah.
then see whose reliever is better than the other. And instead, their best guy has not been able to cut down a Bucs lineup that's so strong.
When he's already at 40 pitches at inning a third.
1-1 is low. Good fastball, 94. Christo throwing with some pop, but 94 is only good if you can throw it for a strike.
Miners coming off a victory against the Glacier Pilots last night, 10-5.
They come in at 10-9 overall. Your Bucs 13-7. Way outside. Hitters count now. Ben Hart could get walked 16 or something he likes. .3-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Walk 16.
Now he's a league leader and not tied with anybody, right?
Yep.
League leader.
League leader in walks, number 16, to his 17 strikeouts.
Look who it is.
Alex Bodeker.
What did he do last time?
He did hit a home run.
Oh, that's right.
In college, he had multi-home run games. Just kind of what he did.
He had 4 hits in South Florida on May 6th.
How many of them were home runs?
I think 1. He did have
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bodeker looking for number 2. Big cut and a miss. High cheese.
He had a 3-homer game against North Florida, though.
3-homer game against North Florida.
North Florida, 3-homer.
Not with a wood bat, but...
No, but still. Very impressive.
We'll have 3 more chances in this game to do it.
At least.
.0-1 to Lex. Inside, called strike.
Again, it's the inside to the lefties, outside of the righties.
Yep. It's
but he's called
spot.
it consistently.
It's the same spot. You're right.
But it's one of those things. If you're star hat in the dugout, you're thinking, okay, that's a strike right there. I'm going to start using that to my advantage.
0-2. See if Bodicker can go up. Bodicker can go oppo again. 2-strike pitch from Christo. Foul.
That was a rocket.
Still only 1 out as well. If you get through Bodicker, you have to deal with Sorensen.
Not much better.
Yeah, he walked his first time up. Christo's walked 3 now.
I tell you, how many home runs have we seen in this park, and none of them have been to right field?
Yeah.
None of them.
There's that hit it here sign over there. The Bucs just haven't hit it there.
Even in batting practice, it's been hard to hit there.
Yeah. 0-2 to Lex. Another foul ball. Bodicker. Fighting off pitches, staying alive. He's got 2 men on with 1 down in the bottom of the second. Another 0-2, taken at the knees for strike 3. Lex doesn't like it. Won't matter. We'll have to go back to the dugout. Jackson Sorensen will come in. In his 1 plate appearance, he walked. That's a .356 average, 14 RBI on the year.
Well, Christo has given up 4 runs, but he struck out 4 batters as well, all of them looking.
Sorensen searching for home run number 1 on his year at some point. Talked a lot about the long ball and how good the Bucs are at it. Oh, wow. That's a strike if the plate's at 52 and 6 inches. But here at Mulcahy, it's 66 inches.
Like a normal park.
Yeah. Through the 9-hole of the catcher Farlander. Both runners advance.
Base hit gets you 2 RBI now.
Yep. Sorensen had 1-0. If he's to reach, it's Dante Turgeon, who's been red hot lately. Player of the game last night. Sorensen, big hack.
Sorensen's second in the league in terms of RBI with 14 first on the team. Leader is Will Carpenter of the Pilots with 18, though.
Wow. 1-1. Jackson, check swing. Didn't go. No, sir. That wasn't even a check swing. It was really just he just kind of angled forward with the wrist.
The muscles clenched for just a moment.
Yep. Christo from the windup. Foul tip.
Yeah, given he's got that runner at third base.
Yep, why not? I mean, that's what you're more comfortable with.
Well, you can see he's already ready. He wants to control the pace of this game. Sorensen slowing it down.
He hasn't pitched from the windup much today, has he?
No. Had a runner on in the first time, basically both innings.
2-strike pitch to the 4-hole Jackson Sorensen. Inside. Fastball cut inside, just got away from the righty.
Turgeon on deck.
Yep.
Should they walk Sorensen?
Full count, 2 in scoring position with 2 down for Jackson Sorensen. Payoff pitch from Christo. Sorensen takes it in the dirt. It gets away from the catcher Farlander. Dylan Maltby comes home to score, and the Bucs lead 5-0. Now runners on the corners with 2 down, and the Bucs do a lot of damage with 2 down.
Well,
the threat's not over.
We talked about how good Farlander had been at keeping the ball in front of him. 2 pass balls allow runners to score.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. You had runners at first and second. Goes to the 9-hole of Farlander twice on a 3-2 as well.
Yeah.
Dante Turgeon can get RBI number 12. He's got 11 runs, 11 hits, 11 RBI this year. Dude, 11 hits, 11 RBI.
That's pretty efficient.
240 average. It has only climbed in the last week.
Well, he's usually sitting around the middle part of the order, which allows you for a bunch of RBI.
He's been so good with people, with anyone on base.
Continues to raise that average.
1-0. Oh. Farlander, a miracle he kept it in front of him. He had to stab at it, punch the ball down into the turf, and right back up off of his mask.
Yeah, that must have slipped because I don't think Farlander realized what was happening, and now we got a mound visit.
Yeah, here comes the Miners coaching staff.
He was obviously mixed up because he didn't even move the body. He, like you said, He had to stab at it with the glove, which if he misses it, it's going to the backstop and easy score for Ben Haar.
They want to talk to Christo. He is at 56 pitches through 1 2/3. He's allowed 5 runs. He had allowed 2 runs all year coming into this game.
And we got a minor going over there into the bullpen.
Yeah, it allowed 2 runs through 12 innings. Strikeouts have not been an issue. Has 4 of those already. But it's got a 2-0 count on Dante Turgeon. You got somewhere to put him. If Turgeon walks, though, Joey Narrett's due up. He's batting .353 this year. He has struck out once today, but Lightning doesn't usually strike twice. Righty on righty. 2-0 from Christo to Turgeon. Dante takes a ball high. Fastball about 3 inches above the zone.
Yeah. The umpire begins and high there.
Yeah. I don't know if Farlander likes it, but you're not getting pity calls. Your ace is not getting any pity calls.
No.
3-0.
Yeah, inside.
No, yeah. It's not in the zone. Sorensen takes second. Turgeon, 4-pitch walk. And look, there, somebody's out there screaming, pity walk, pity strike. That's not a thing. 100%.
It is.
It's 100% a thing.
But here's the thing. Go backtrack in the first inning. What happened?
Yeah.
They thought it was strike 3. They started walking off.
That's right, yeah.
That does not help your repertoire with the umpire.
It doesn't assist you.
There you go.
Joey Narrett at the plate with the bases loaded.
You start questioning an umpire, that's not going to get you a good rep.
Oh, hey, Narrett throws the bat at the dugout. One of the more embarrassing things as a baseball player that can happen. Narrett was talking about that last night at dinner. All the guys were kind of going through some of the things the no-nos, the things you don't want to do as a player.
He's going to go get some more pine tar on it.
Yeah, that being one of them. That's all you can do. Save a little face by getting some pine tar.
Be like, oh, yeah, I
hey,
forgot
guys,
to put that on
it
there.
wasn't me. It was the pine tar. Come on.
Pine tar, one of the weirdest things. Sticky, but as soon as you take it off,
right.
It's not.
You're like, oh, my hands are sticky from that pine tar. No, they're not.
Now, over time, you get the gloves in the bat, then they become sticky. But on your hands, usually you're fine.
0-1 to Narrett. Has a chance to do even more damage. Joey, left field, tracking over is Haley. He's going to watch it go foul into the bullpen of the Bucs.
They give it a ride. It was going to be foul either way. I don't know if it was going to go out. But
that ball carried way further than I expected it to, but also hung left. Got out by about 40 feet.
I will say the wind is pushing it that way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Big wind tonight towards left field.
Big wind. 0-2 from Christo, looking for his second strikeout of Narrett. Off speed coming. Nope. Fastball outside.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, he spent a long time in the glove, moving that ball around. Said, oh, you thought I was getting hand placement? No, just a four-seamer. Narrett wouldn't bite. Count now 1-2. Another 2-strike pitch from Christo. Narrett, check swing, did not go. Farlander, unable to catch it, but keeps it in front of him. Garrett Farlander, the catcher out of the University of Texas at Austin.
Nebraska and Texas battery.
Yeah. I bet they don't even know that they're rivals, that they're supposed to hate each other.
Probably too young for it.
Rivalry's so dead. Two to the 6-hole. Narrett is popped up on the infield. Shortstop Barreras comes over, makes a catch. The Bucs leave them stranded in the bottom of the second, but put up an additional run. They lead 5-0 as we go to the top of the third on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
New Steakhouse Garlic Ribeye Sandwich. Who knew the best thing to come from a steakhouse wouldn't even come from a steakhouse? Arby's did. That's who. Arby's, we have the meat.
Subway has so much new, I couldn't fit it all in the last ad.
Yep, so let me finish this. There's new hickory smoked bacon, fresh mozzarella, smashed avocado. You know what? There's a lot. But it all makes a better footlong.
Can I get a word in?
Sure, take the tagline.
Because
you got a refresh? to be fresh.
It's the Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway, and they're refreshing everything from how they make it to how they bake it to how they bring it to you.
This new Turkey Cali Fresh is incredible. You even eat bread? Steph, it's a commercial.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. I want that personal price plan. So how's this for personal? I draw mustaches on players' faces when they're asleep.
Coach Reed, you don't need to get that personal to get the State Farm personal price plan. It helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Oh, Coach, it happened again. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Emilio Barreras to the plate. To start at the top of the third for the Matsu Miners. Drake Toll alongside Jace Andrews. Barreras fouls the first one off back behind us. And takes a ball from Sarhat.
Well, here's a stat. Got it from our social media director, Harper Mayfield.
Yeah.
Christo has faced double the batters that Sarhat has through 2 innings.
Wow. 1-1. Ooh. Didn't miss by too much. 2 balls and a strike. That is what they call a strike. Off speed. Slider.
Go right back with it.
2-2. Weak contact. Sorensen underneath it in foul territory makes the catch.
You know what he did there? He went to the spot that had been called a strike
on
the previous inning, and then inside part.
Yep.
He was watching.
Inside on lefties, outside on righties. Sarhat now at 29 pitches through 2 1/3. Oh, that's good, man. That's good.
That's good. Well, he's only faced thus far 1 batter over the minimum amount.
Yeah.
That was the 1 hit.
Now he faces the 9-hole Grant Farlander. Farlander dribbled to right field, out of the reach of Dante Turgeon, but foul.
Dante, he was
Flip
running
the
over
hat
there.
off,
Yeah.
sprint. Yo, dude, he does it all the time.
He was trying.
Any ball, it's, I don't know if I can get there. Dante throws the hat. Hair flowing everywhere.
Better aerodynamics, I've heard.
No balls and a strike to Farlander, who's batting just 120 this year out of Bee Cave, Texas. Plays for UT Austin. 14 strikeouts and 25 ABs. Hard contact, foul by about 6 foot to the left side. 6 feet.
Ball. This one brought to you by Dooley's Athletics.
Foul by 6 feet. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
You like that?
I like that.
All right, thanks.
Farlander was ahead of that pitch by a lot, so don't give him a fastball here. I think you stick with the breaking pitch, go a little outside. He was definitely expecting a fastball or a sinker.
Here comes a slider. 0-2 from Sarhat. Right field. Misjudged by Narrett. He backed up initially. Now comes in on it and makes the catch. 2 down. Here's a picture. Again, Mike Sarhat looking at chart after chart after chart last night. He's got a barbecue sandwich on his plate. Alex Pendergast in that shot. Logan Hurd to your far right. Joey Narrett to the left. He's looking at charts as well. They were all helping Big Mike scout this Miners team. And Mike said, oh, when this guy comes to the plate, when Nolan Tucker comes to the plate, who's at the dish right now, here's what I'm going to do. Here's how I'm going to get him. First time through the lineup, here's my approach. Second time through, here's how I adjust. On a 2-2, on a 1-2. You mentioned it, and I'm so glad you did. Mike said, right back up the middle for a base hit. Sarhat flinched out of the way. You mentioned it. I'm so glad you did. Sarhat said it at dinner. I have never been a starter until up here. I'm going to use that.
Well, and he mentioned to us, I've had a plan since I was in high school about what I could do if I was a starter, how I would go through the first time through the order, how I would approach it, what pitches I would throw. Given my skill set, what I'm going to do.
Yep.
Now I have the chance to actually try that here. When he had the whole Bucs crew helping him out.
Yeah.
And every single stat sheet from every Miners game we've had, all the pitchers' notes.
Now it is Cooper Vest out of St. George, Utah. Takes a ball low, plays for BYU. His dad came up and said hello pregame. I said hello, Cooper Vest's dad. Apparently they are big Baylor fans over there. He's got a couple buddies that are big Baylor fans as well.
Big Drake Toll fans, I heard.
They've seen my work before, apparently.
Yeah. You've seen my work.
He's got a buddy named Austin who's in high school down at St. George, who's a big Baylor fan, watches Locked On Baylor pretty often. Roots for the Bears instead of BYU, much to the town's chagrin. Much to Cooper's chagrin, I'm sure.
I was about to say.
Foul ball. As of midnight tonight, Cooper's baseball team will be in the Big 12. BYU Cougars making their way to a new conference alongside Cincinnati, UCF, and Houston.
Well, heck, in an hour, it'll be Cincinnati and UCF already in it.
That's right. 2-1 to Vest. Off the table. Curveball from Sarhat broke late. Started at the knees, ended at the ankles.
Attack with the bench here. Best pitch here. Go with a sinker. See if you can get him to roll over. Maybe a no play ball.
He loves the sinker.
I will say Pendergast is pretty far off second base.
Yeah. That's what it was. Pendergast. Hey, it's Hocuff. It's short. Throw to first. In time, they got him by a half step. Miners fans don't like it. Hocuff took his sweet time, but it works out. 3 up, 3 down. Make it 4 up, 3 down to the top of the third. The bottom half of the inning we go. Bucs lead 5-0 on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side.
Come into Village Inn and see why the sun rises and sets with breakfast.
It will help us every day, it will brighten all the way, if we keep on the sunny side of life.
Because a good meal is about more than just how it tastes. It's about how it makes you feel.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life.
Village Inn.
Qdoba's new Chicken Diablo nachos are made with hand-diced pico de gallo, which means they're as fresh as... They're also loaded with juicy adobo chicken, flame-grilled in-house, so they're as flavorful as... And they're topped off with fiery queso Diablo, so they're as spicy as... New Chicken Diablo nachos. Try them today, only at Qdoba. United by flavor.
Back on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network, Christo to the mound. Drew Christo from Omaha, Nebraska. Pitches out of Lincoln for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. He had come into this game 12 innings pitched, only allowed 4 hits. Keep these in mind. 12 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 11 strikeouts. That's pretty good. He did walk 13 in those 12 innings, but again, only 2 earned runs, so he's getting guys out. Tonight's game, 2 innings, 3 hits, 4 earned runs, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts. He has struggled mightily against the Anchorage Bucs. He's got 7, 8, and 9 due up. Thomas, Hocuff, and Maltby. The Bucs put up 4 in the bottom of the first, 1 in the bottom of the second. What can they do here in the bottom of the third?
DH number 27, Zach Thomas.
Thomas out of Mercer now, recently committed. Do you know the Mercer mascot?
Bears?
Mercer Bears. Name that state.
Mercer, North Carolina.
Mercer's in Georgia.
Georgia, okay.
Georgia.
Well, he's from?
He is from Jessup, Georgia.
Yeah. He deserved it, too.
1-1.
Past year, started 56 of the 58 games for the number 1 ranked LSU Eunice. He slashed 374, 513, 557. Pretty good numbers.
Teammates with Blake Lobell. Lobell had a bit of arm trouble, had to go back home. Called back by LSU Eunice. Take a month off from throwing. 3-1. Thomas down in front of Carpenter and right for a base hit over the head of the second baseman, Tucker. Christo came into this game having allowed 4 hits in 12 innings. Through 2 innings here, he's allowed 4 hits.
Yeah, and the 7th slot is 2-2. Zach Thomas.
Number 17, Logan Hocuff.
That's Logan Hocuff now. Hokup is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Got a backwards K earlier, one of the 4 that Cristo owns. 22 strikeouts and 47 ABs for Hokup. Shows bunt. Pulls it back.
Well, that works.
Thomas takes second. Oh, wow. For all of the praise that Cristo has been given over the course of the last 24 hours to us,
not showing it.
The throwing strikes thing has been an issue for him, not just tonight, but really all season.
Well, and here's the thing. He faced the Bucs back on June 12th at Matsu.
Yeah.
2 innings, 1 hit, got the save, but he had to walk 3.
1-0. Took a little off the fastball for a strike.
Well, now if you're Hokup, job at the least is to get it to the right side, move Thomas up there.
Yeah. Infield playing back.
Yeah. Opposite side hit, just get it to the right side.
If you want to bunt now, do it. We're good. That'd be fine. 1-1. Just sticks the bat out a couple of inches. Didn't go. Ball was low.
Well, here's the thing. If he goes to the right side, there's a huge gap from the first and second baseman due to the second baseman Tucker holding on Thomas.
Yeah.
Good chance you go that way. There's a base hit.
2-1 to the 8-hole. Hokup batting 106. Been called a strike tonight. A couple inches off the outside part.
It's consistent. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Both sides. Of course, Sarhat hasn't needed it.
No. Two from Cristo to Hokup. Way outside. It's one thing Hokup does really well at the plate.
You know what they say about 3-2 counts?
What do they say about 3-2 counts?
Base hit, ball 4.
Hokup doesn't swing at jump. I can tell you that much. Payoff pitch. Oh, it might have hit him.
Did it hit him? It did. Yeah.
Yep.
I think it got on the hands, which stinks because Thomas now has to stay at second, but
yeah.
And you'll take it.
Hit by pitch on a 3-2 count puts Hokup at first. Zach Thomas stands off second. The 9-hole Dylan Maltby.
It's always the worst feeling when you have a 3-ball count and you get hit because you know it's going to be a ball. You're going to get a free base. But
number 10 catcher Dylan Maltby.
Maltby batting .079 this year. The local kid out of Anchorage. He's got 3 hits and 37 at-bats. Reached on an error his first time up. Takes a ball in the dirt. And they got to, I don't know how much longer they can ride with Cristo. If they want a chance to win this game, they can't leave him out. They've
got someone in the bullpen, but
it's their ace, and he's falling apart. He can't find the zone, and when he can, he's been hit around already. He was lucky to leave the bases loaded in the bottom of the second. Maltby shows bunt, pulls back. It was at his face. Yeah, you gotta do something if you're Tyler LeBrun and company. Oh yeah, this is a red light all the way.
Yeah. He's gonna look to bunt again.
Shows bunt. Yeah. Ball's in the left-handed batter's box.
Here's the good thing. Now that he's showed bunt 3 times, it's gotten Cristo off his beat. I say just show it again 3-0, and then maybe he'll throw a ball again. And now they're gonna come out and talk to him.
It's not even.
I think it's over.
Well, it's
just
not.
third
It's not the
baseman.
minors. Yeah, it's just Rogers. Braden Rogers comes over and says, "Look, man.
Come on, just throw a strike."
Yeah, I don't know what he's saying. What does your third baseman say to you? Now
I
the
think
catcher Farlander, and there are a
it's
few
definitely-
lonelier moments in life than being a pitcher who can't find the zone. And
Well, to that point, I think that's exactly why Rogers went out there and said, "Hey, man, take a deep breath, throw a strike here. You see where his bat is? Throw it right at it. If he hits it, it's an out."
.3-0. Maltby shows bunt again. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Smart. Yeah.
That was the one.
There's your mercy strike. There's your I feel bad. Your pitcher can't find the zone. It's a couple inches inside.
I like what Maltby did. Show the bunt again, see if you can get him off. It did work, but it was called a strike.
Still going red light here.
Yeah.
Hitters count. I know. I don't think he's throwing a strike.
Oh, there it is. That was a good strike. That one was.
Looked a little high for my taste, but you're giving him a mercy strike 2 here.
It was right at the numbers. I could see that being called a strike.
Yeah.
More than the other one.
I don't know if the numbers are supposed to be a strike.
It's chest down.
I'm a conservative baseball fan. Payoff. He spoils it.
Well, now you've made this at bat last long, and 80 pitches plus for Cristo now.
Yeah. I like the tight zone.
That foul ball brought to you by ABC Alaska.
Are you liberal with your strike zones?
No.
Let them play kind of guy?
No, but I have a very defined definition of strike zone.
Wow. 3-2, yeah, right down the pipe. I mean, I don't know what Rogers said to Cristo. We were begging for him to be taken out for the minor's sake, and then he comes back with a backwards K.
And now I think they're going to give him the hook.
2 on, 1 out.
Well, here is the good news.
That's going to bring up
Cristo
number 6, Alex Pendergast.
had 5 strikeouts and 2 1/3.
All looking, by the way.
Here's the bad news. 4 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 5 walks, and a hit by pitch through the 18 guys that he faced. Not a great day for the ace of the minor staff, and he exits the ball game as the top of the lineup returns for the Bucs with runners at first and second when we return on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
Okay, let's have some fun, huh?
Check it out. Imagine how much Mountain Dew is in there.
Hey, guys! We should probably drink these fast.
Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network. What was supposed to be a pitcher's duel, well, it has been for one side. The other, it ends prematurely.
Did you have a pitcher's duel for one side?
Yeah, he was ready to duel. Mike Sarhat was ready to duel. But Drew Cristo was not. Exits after 2 1/3. He's responsible for the runners at first and second. It's Thomas on second, Hokuff on first, Mario Bejarano on the mound.
450 earned run average in the ABL. 1 win, 2 losses in 5 games. He has 1 save, and in 6 innings pitched, he's got 9 strikeouts, walked 6, and allowed 7 to reach via base hit. He's a freshman out of Central Arizona Community College, and it's his 2nd time pitching against the Bucs. Last time he got the win.
Lefty on righty, Alex Pendergast. Ball in the dirt. Wait, you know what?
Well,
you know what? I'm going to back it up. It wasn't in the dirt. I think Farlander got crossed up.
Yeah.
You got to catch that ball. Either he's having a hard time catching the baseball today, or he got crossed up. Because that's at the ankles.
That's not the hard one to catch.
No, you got to have that ball. Now
Well.
2 in scoring position and a 1-0 count for the dangerous Pendergast, batting .286 this year. Takes an off speed. Inner half, called strike, just above the knee. Pendergast, 10 walks to 7 strikeouts this year. 1-1 in the dirt. Farlander keeps it in front of him. Used Pendergast as a wall. Oh. I don't know if Farlander has just struggled defensively behind the plate this year, or if Miners pitchers have made it really hard for him to succeed. It can be twofold. He has got to be worn out by the end of tonight. 2-1, Pendergast, center field, Vergara underneath it, plenty deep enough to score Thomas on a sac fly. Zach Thomas comes home, Hokuff to third, he slides in safe by a mile. The Bucs lead 6-0.
Sac fly for AP.
Pendergast takes home RBI number 12 this year.
Runner on third and 2 away.
It has
That
been the
brings
Bucs'
up
day so
left
far.
fielder number 3, Ben Har.
Ben Har to the plate with 2 down and a runner at third base. Can guarantee you the opposing, I say opposing, they're not opposing to us. Who cares? I bet the Miners broadcasters are talking about it. This is a buzzsaw. That's what the Bucs have been, honestly. They have been a buzzsaw. 7 wins in a row. You know what? Can you do me a favor real quick? I know you're doing point streak. Can you give me the combined score of those 7 games?
I can't.
I just want to know the run differential in those. I should have that in my notes, and
No,
I
you're
just
good.
don't.
I got it. Don't worry.
1-0 from Bejarano in the dirt again in the right-handed batter's box. Dirt again.
Can't find the strike zone.
Nope.
He's only walked 6 on the year in
Well,
combined 6 innings, I guess. It's
6 in 6 innings
it's
is
not the greatest.
spectacular, right? 3-0 count for Ben Har. Easy red light. Whoa!
Well.
And you know what? Look, let's unpack it. That has not been a strike. It's the inside pitch to righties. It's the outside corner to lefties. It's the inside pitch to righties has not been a strike. The outside corner to lefties has not been a strike. It's the opposite.
That brings up center fielder number 9.
If you're a righty, the outside pitch is a strike. If you're a lefty, the inside pitch is a strike. The umpires favor the side of the zone. And look, you could say, like, I bet the broadcasters are just kind of, they're lopsided in where they're sitting. No. My view is right behind home plate. Lex Bodeker to the plate. Already 1 home run today. Ooh. Bejarano left a breaking ball hanging. Bodeker fouls it off. I would not do that again, Mario. Oh, 1. Bodeker, foul territory. Third baseman Rogers coming over. He jumps on the gate. He swings in about 3 feet on it. Watches it land foul back ahead of him. Bodeker down 0-2. You doing surgery over there?
I'm getting your stats.
You are dialed into this thing.
I got it. Don't worry.
7 games. 0-2 to Bodeker, way inside. Ben Har takes second easily. Now 2 in scoring position and a 1-2 count for Bodeker.
Inside.
One ball, 2 strikes. Bodeker, right side. Oh, wow. What a pick by the first baseman, Vest. Steps on the bag, and the Bucs leave 2 stranded in scoring position for consecutive innings now. But they put up another. It's 6-0 Bucs lead. To the top of the 4th we go through a complete 3. 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Anchorage. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Mat-Su Miners on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
Stay away from my wife. Hi, I'm Ben Stiller. My job as an actor is making you believe what you're seeing is real. Louise, will you? The pain is real.
That the cold is real. Don't say that about yourself. I know.
But friendship is real. The real is real. But it's not real. It's just acting. Wow, that's like really good. Or was I just acting? Only way to know is to try it for yourself. This is really, really ridiculously good tasting.
All right, Jace. 7-game win streak.
Yep.
I'm going to guess the run differential. I'm going to guess the Bucs have 52 runs in these 7 games, and they've allowed 31. I'm going a 21-run differential in this 7-game win streak.
In terms of run differential, you're off by about 3.
Okay.
It's 19.
19 runs.
And it's
right.
47.
That's 2, by the way.
Sorry, yeah, I thought about it real second. I was like,
yeah,
not right.
yeah.
We're not math majors here.
No, that's true.
47 runs for the Bucs, 28 for their opponent.
47 to 28.
47 to 28.
Sarhat back
Just
out.
under 20 runs.
Throws a ball low and inside.
Which,
the 3-hole Alex Vergara from Colleyville, Texas.
We were talking about it. It's not as tantalizing as you would think, but at the same time, the first 3 victories of the 7-game win streak were all 1 runs.
Yes, yeah.
Which, we've said it before, if you change 2 of those,
right.
This is not only a different team, this is a different outcome, different win streak. There's a lot of factors that get put into it.
For sure.
But that's the best thing about baseball is once it's over, you don't have to think about what ifs.
Yeah.
You get the win, you'll move on.
It's a Bobism. Oh, fair down the left field line by a foot. Diving Sorensen couldn't touch it. It'll be a double for Vergara. He's got his first hit of the day after he struck out his first at-bat.
Well, all league honors right there. That's
yeah. He was the league player of the year last year. All right, 19 run differential in these 7 wins. So about 3 runs a game.
I will say,
not dramatic. You're right. It's not dramatic.
If you go back the last 4 games, and it starts to get a little bit because you got a 9-5 game, an 8-3 game, a 7-4 game, another 9-5 game, and now you're up here 6-0.
Yeah, 6-0 early. Ball inside from Sarhat. Now the Miners have surmounted some deficits this year. Again, their moniker, Rally in the Valley. That's what they do. They're not out of it. They are not out of it at 6-0. And the Bucs have had a couple of big leads that have slowly gone away. That Oilers series, 7-2 at one point, turned into 7-6, got hairy late. The Miners were down to the Pilots 4-0 in the first inning 3 nights ago. Came back and won that game.
Last night, they were down 4-1, headed into the 4th inning.
Yep.
Came back 1-10-5.
That's what they do. Got a really dangerous offense late. Sarhat. Just off on the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Dealing to Steven Lancia from San Diego, California. 481 average. Oh. Wasn't a complete sword, but Lancia wasn't close. Sarhat does only have 1 strikeout through his 3 innings.
You think UT Rio Grande Valley knows that he's not playing in the California Collegiate League?
Someone should tell them, huh?
Yeah. According to their website, he's playing
2-2. Up the middle to Hocuff. Oh, going to be a tough play. Hocuff, gloves, the throw. Oh, he doesn't throw it.
I don't hate that, but at the same time, I thought he had a chance.
Yeah.
I will say, if he thinks he's going to throw that away, it was going to be a tough play. Just hold it, see if you can get Vergara, maybe see if he was going to get off.
You don't believe that you can make the throw. I guess it's got to be an infield single, but I don't know how we didn't make that play.
Let's go look at the replay, see if he...
4th hit, Sarhat's given up now.
He makes the throw, he's out. But
I don't know why he didn't throw it. Maddox Haley to the plate. Takes a ball. You got to throw that. You got to throw that. Foul.
Lancias has no stolen bases on the year. With a 1st and 3rd scenario, you may see him take off.
Yeah.
Especially with nobody out.
Yeah. Now, Hocuff does have 5 errors on the year. 2nd in the league, so maybe that's what it just didn't feel like he had a good grip on the ball. Didn't want to throw it. And you're right. I mean, if you,
You'd rather do that than throw it away.
Don't know if I can get this ball out of here well. Okay, hold on to it. Eat it. That's what he did. 1-1. Another foul. Let's see if Sarhat can work his way out of it. He's been a consistent strikeout pitcher this year.
Top 5 in the league.
Came into the game 16 innings, 21 strikeouts. Has not been there tonight. Can he get one against Maddox Haley, who's 1 for 1 today?
Yeah, he's only got 1 K.
Yep.
Be nice for number 2.
1-2. It's
front.
like Haley was trying to slap it.
Yeah, that was a high pitch.
Hit
it
it
looked
straight
like a slider,
down.
too.
Yeah. Hit it straight down.
It was not a fastball, and he just kind of flung his bat out.
Sarhat left it hanging, and Haley, instead of sitting back, jumped up in the air and just threw the bat down. Another 1-2. Good on Maltby to keep it in front. Everybody stays put. It's 2-2.
Not a bad 1-2 pitch. Nice job on Maltby's, and like you said, keep it in front.
Yeah.
I think now you got to come a little bit hard.
Hey, look, if you get a hard ground ball to Pendergast, we're at double play depth.
You trade one for 2 outs.
Absolutely, you do.
You're up 6-0.
2-2. Another foul ball. Sarhat's only at 52 pitches.
Well, and here's the thing. I think you haven't utilized that strike on the outside part yet.
Yeah.
Why not try a sinker out there? If you can't, we've talked to him. He can locate that wherever he wants.
Yeah.
If he can pop it on the outside part, I mean, worst comes to worst, it's probably going to be rolled over by the batter.
2-2, double play ball. Hokup to second. Pendy gets one. Throw back to first in time.
We'll take it.
6-4-3. A run comes across, but you'll trade it for 2 outs.
You want to know the baseball stat question?
I do want to know a baseball stat question.
Does the batter get the RBI for that? Haley.
For a fielder's choice?
It was a ground ball double play. Run came in. Does Maddox Haley get the RBI?
No.
Correct.
You wouldn't have asked me that if the answer was yes.
This is true. That's why my second question was, did you know that?
Carpenter takes a ball low. I did not know that. Can you unpack and explain, please?
That's just the rule. I don't have an explanation for that one, to be honest.
All right. Is that how a sack bunt is 0 for 1?
Correct. Sack bunt is technically not a thing.
Ooh. Carpenter. Yeah. Might have broken the bat. But he got a base hit out of it. And now the Miners have more hits than the Bucs. Carpenter. 1 for 2 today now. Vergara, Lancia, Haley, and Carpenter. That is 3, 4, 5, and 6. All have a hit through 3 2/3, but the Miners have just 1 run to show for it. Ball in the dirt. Braden Rogers.
I looked it up. It doesn't give an explanation. It just says you don't get it.
Huh. Sarhat went 1, 2, and 3 in the top of the first. Since then has allowed a base runner in every inning. Maltby throw to second. This one looks good. Not in time.
Good throw.
Not in time.
Good throw, good tag. Carpenter's got a good jump.
Yep. Carpenter's speedy. Big frame. Top 50 baseball player coming out of high school in the United States.
The long legs.
Yeah.
He's very much leg heavy.
Levy, if you will.
Nice.
Yeah. 2-0 to Rogers. Ooh.
I thought that was a strike.
Looked like Maltby motion.
Yeah, he was like, all right, there you go.
Maltby caught the ball
No.
and then called his own strike. Don't see that very often. It's a great way to make an umpire happy. The 3-0 in the dirt.
Well,
Sarhat deals a walk, his first of the day.
Sarhat at 60 pitches now.
He's got another inning in him. I know his stuff hasn't been sharpest here in the top of the fourth, really second, third, or fourth. But at only 60 pitches, he's still got juice. Ken Hokup's going to come out and talk to him. Show you again, there he is. Last night at dinner, Mike Sarhat. He's got a gallon of water sitting in front of him.
He always has that with him.
Barbecue sandwich on the plate. Jennifer Mattingly, courtesy
more like
of her.
more like in his stomach.
Yeah.
He went through those quick.
Piece of watermelon there. Logan Hurd, you can see on the right side of the screen, has a sheet in hand. Joey Narrett on the left, a sheet in hand. Alex Pendergast is blown away by all of it. Mike Sarhat scouting out the Miners. He knew it would be ace on ace tonight. He was getting a start against one of the best teams in this league, and he wanted to go out and win. He's got a 6-1 lead now.
I think that was one of the most interesting parts is AP and Narrett both just fascinated by it.
Barreras takes a ball. Like to know where that missed?
Yeah, I would too. All of a sudden, the strike zone has gotten very tight.
Yeah.
2 outs, though. Need 1 to get out of here.
1-0 gets away from Maltby. Now it's 2 in scoring position.
That was unfortunate because it bounced up and knocked the mask off Maltby, so he had to readjust, couldn't see the ball.
Yep. And 2-0 on Emilio Barreras. Batting .261 this year, 0 for 1 today. I wish our friend Point Streak told us how many double plays every team has. I bet the Bucs are up there. They gotta be close to the lead in that. All right. We gotta get balls in the strike zone to be called strikes. That's 2 in this at bat. That's 2 of them. 3-0. That's outside. 4-pitch walk to Barreras.
Okay, do you want double plays hit into or double plays got? Because I can get you hit into.
Oh, Bo. No, I want the team who's gotten the most double plays defensively.
That's going to take a second, but I can do it.
Don't worry. Now it's Farlander. If you want an out, this is the guy to get it against. He's 0 for 1 today, batting just 115 this year. 14 strikeouts and 25 ABs. 3 hits in those 25 ABs. 2 walks to his 14 strikeouts. He's going to swing the bat.
I don't know where it's happening.
I think they turned the home plate umpire off. They took his batteries out. Even Sarhat is just taking a second to question what's happening. He's thrown 4 pitches in the last 2 at-bats that have been there. And just hadn't gotten the call. 1-0, finally. Goes down the heart of the plate, forces the umpire to call a strike. Tight zone. It's all right. You and I wanted to be here all night anyway. 1-1. Hit hard for left side.
Foul.
All Sorensen has to do is step on the bag, but it's called foul.
Yeah. 2 strikes now. All right, double plays hit into. Bucs lead him in 15 double plays hit in. Matsu has 8.
The Bucs have hit into 15 double plays?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Glacier Pilots have hit into 7.
No, I want it defensively. How many?
That's not possible.
Right. That's what I was asking for. Yeah.
That's unfortunately not possible, which is kind of silly.
That's wild. The Bucs have hit into 15. That's a lot.
It is.
Farlander down 1-2. Maltby keeps it in front.
Good block.
2-2.
Up by 5. I'd like to keep it that way.
2 balls, 2 strikes to the 9-hole Farlander. Sarhat. Oh, light contact. Bounces over his head. Tough play. Sarhat picks it up. No play. I mean, just a blooper over the pitcher's head. Pendergast couldn't get there. Turgeon came in on it. Nobody was standing at first. And it's an infield single for Farlander. And another run comes across. With the bases still loaded for the 1-hole. Nolan Tucker, who's 1 for 2 today.
Sarhat's about to throw a heater here. He's got some energy in him now. You talked about what Christo pitched with that frustration. It's coming right here.
5 hits combined for 1 through 6 for the Miners. Tucker batting .214 this year. Just a blooper over the pitcher's head. Sarhat has now given up 2 earned runs. Came in with an ERA of .56. 0-1. Lost control of the curveball. Sarhat has now given up 3 earned runs in 19 2/3. 1-1. Left field, blooper. Can Hocuff get there? No. Can Hart get there? Also no. Throw to the plate. Well, you got to throw the ball. Oh, a bloop single into left scores 2. Hart just didn't throw it home. I mean, you got a shot to get him if you throw it. Am I missing something?
Those are the 3 easiest and luckiest, most baseball runs.
Did you see why wasn't there a throw?
The only thing I can think is there was 2 cutoffs. Sorensen and Sarhat were both standing in front of Maltby. I don't know if maybe Har couldn't see. I don't know if he didn't have a good grip.
Did Maltby run in front of Har?
Correct. I don't know if Maltby may have.
Did Maltby get in front of the throw? Har just didn't throw the ball. Cooper Vest taps the ball foul. Just like that, it's a 2-run game. 4 have come across in the top of the 4th for the Miners, and none of them have been on solid contact.
No, this is...
Control got away from Sarhat a bit.
That's where baseball comes to bite you.
All 4 of them earned so much for a pitcher's duel tonight. 0-1. Sorensen doesn't have room in foul territory.
Maltby looked ready for the throw. He's standing in the proper area. Sarhat was right in front of him. Is the only thing I could think, maybe?
Oh, I'm thinking it was Hocuff in front of Har. That's what I meant, not Maltby. It was Hocuff in front of Har. Because Hocuff ran out there.
I don't know.
Might have gotten in front of Har. Not Maltby. Was it Hocuff?
I'll go look at that.
0-2. Pendergast, second, can end the threat. Finally, we're out of the top of the 4th. 4 have come across to the Miners. We've got a ball game now. 6-4, your new score on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
Feels like just yesterday she was in a car seat. Now she's gonna be in the driver's seat. I guess there's a first time for everything. Today is all about the basics. Gotta have unbeatable focus. Kind of like the unbeatable mileage I get from Chevron with Techron. He knows it helps keep my engine clean, and she knows how to pay with the Chevron app. Everyone's learning today. Okay, next stop, the parking lot. The, empty parking lot.
Unbeatable mileage for you and your car. This is Lulu and Lobo.
Ah, it's back!
The woo-woo monster! No! 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 I can't take this! We need a new place!
With as low as 3% down on a fixed-rate mortgage, your new home is within reach.
All clear. I went home.
Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath.
Talk to a home mortgage consultant or apply online. This is your way home. This is Wells Fargo.
Well, they don't get much more frustrating than the top of the 4th for the Bucs, where 4 runs came across for the Miners. Drake Toll alongside Jace Andrews on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network. After watching the replay in left field, bases juiced, Texas leaguer to left. Har picks it up, and he's got to throw it somewhere. Home plate, third base, everybody looked in position. Har just ate the ball, and I don't know why.
Yeah, everybody was in the right position. He had a clean throw to Maltby at home, and he just held on to it. I don't know if maybe he didn't get a good grip.
Sorensen comes to the plate. It is 4, 5, and 6. Sorensen, Turgeon, and Narrett do up.
Now in a 2-run game, get some insurance run.
Jackson yet to log a plate appearance as he has 2 walks today. That's a 1,000 OBP for his afternoon.
You scored 2 runs against Bejarano last time. Do some here.
Bejarano deals an off-speed slider at the ankles. 1-0 to Sorensen. Same pitch. Miners fans don't love the call. That was Garth Brooks, by the way, calling Baton Rouge to swing and a miss.
Proud graduate of?
Oklahoma State University.
Correct.
It's actually the song's by Brooks Jefferson, I believe, because that wasn't Garth Brooks singing it. It was a cover. 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Do you know that Garth Brooks won't release his music?
I've heard that.
2-2. Well, wouldn't you know, that is the first time tonight that a ball has gotten away from Grant Farlander behind the plate. Guy is a brick wall. From Bee Cave, Texas. Payoff pitch to Sorensen. And, oh, what a diving stop by the first baseman, Vest. He can't get back to the bag. Oh, and he runs into his pitcher, Bejarano. What are we doing?
Single.
Oh, Vest slides toward the bag. Sorensen beat him there. Bejarano, not the speediest off the mound, couldn't get there in time, and instead of stopping, runs over his first baseman. They're going to have to check on Cooper Vest. Have you ever seen?
Yes.
It wasn't a collision necessarily. It was I mean, you know, like a collision would be both guys just run into each other, you know, like you imagine in the outfield. Unstoppable object, immovable force. bounce off of one another. This was both guys stumbling forward, and they butt heads on the ground.
Well, and I think the thing...
They're going to have to take Vest out of the game.
Yeah,
or they're at least going to... I mean, they're really giving him time, and that's
Let's
what...
go watch the replay.
LeBron has his card out as if he's about to make a switch. An infield single. I mean, it was hit really well by Sorensen.
Okay, so the knee of Bejarano went into the head.
Why
of
was
Vest.
Bejarano hitting Vest?
See, that's the thing.
Did he not just want to stop?
He should have stopped.
Right.
But I don't know if his momentum was taking him forward, but if you look here, he slides in and then knees
Oh,
him.
my. What is Mario Bejarano doing?
I don't know.
After watching the replay.
Oh, he's going to stand.
All right, Vest will stay off at first.
He just kept running when he should have stopped.
Bejarano, all he has to do is just just pick up the trailer, stop. And instead, he runs over his first baseman who's on the ground. Vest is picking his head up, and Bejarano knees him.
Dang. Ow. You'll feel that in the morning.
Oh. Sometimes we just don't do that baseball. Dante Turgeon to the plate.
1 on for the Bucs.
With a Jackson Sorensen-sized person on first base.
I wonder why it's Jackson Sorensen sized.
I think it's because it is Jackson Sorensen, the Iowa Western product.
Do you know why they call him Jackson?
That is his name.
Correct.
Spelled Jaxson. Swing and a miss.
Can you spell Zach Thomas for me?
Z-A-C-H.
Good job.
Thank you.
You forgot the Thomas part, but you spelled Zach right.
Took me a month. 1-1.
Hello.
You could be a lucky winner of a Dante Turgeon broken bat.
Signed by the team?
Signed by the team. And yours truly. Did you sign it?
No.
You should.
But it's here, so I will.
You should. 1-2 to Dante. Out of the 5-hole today. Center field, will it get down? Sure will. Sorensen to second. Turgeon with a single. Dante Turgeon now 2 for 2 today after 3 base hits last night.
I'm going to go do some math. I'll be right back.
You go do that math, my friend.
I
You
will.
go do that math. Did you know? Now, I don't know if they allow it. I don't know if they allow it in the ABL, actually. Before I say that, I should figure out if they allow it. Joey Narrett to the plate. You know what? I'll do some math with you.
Okay.
You've inspired me.
We'll both do some math.
Oh, you can. You can, my friend. You
Good.
can. Narrett. Called strike. Again, inside pitch against lefties. Narrett doesn't like it. He shouldn't like it. It's not a strike, but it's been called a strike all night. Did you do it? You didn't do it.
No, not yet.
You don't need to. All you got to do is look at this. Look at this. Last 7 days.
Yeah,
Does it
I'm
for
trying
you.
to do something a little more. Well, actually, that would work.
Oh, really? Oh, my gosh. Somebody's got to help Grant Farlander. He can't catch the ball. And that's the literal position is called the catcher for purposes of catching the ball. Turgeon batting .438 over the last 7 days, not including today.
That's what I was going for.
7 for 16. Red hot.
Okay, what
Now
is he
9 for 18. He's batting .500 in the last 7 days.
I mean, he's doing pretty good. How many
Yeah.
RBI in that time?
Some.
Okay.
5 RBI.
Good.
Farlander is going to come talk to his pitcher Bejarano.
He's also walked twice, and he's only struck out twice.
Yeah.
That's also impressive.
Grant Farlander has not caught a lot of pitches tonight.
Which is literally the job.
Yes. That is correct. Donald Lyons, live fan feedback, says, another hit from Mr. Turgeon. He's on fire. It's true. He really is. 500 average the last week. That's crazy. He'll be player of the week in the ABL. 2-1 to Narrett. High.
He wants to be the player of the game for the millionth time.
He has been player of the game 3 times now. It's every other game it's Dante Turgeon, and we can't do anything about it. Hitters count inside.
Well, here's the funny part. Turgeon came in, had the first Buck home run, and everybody thought, all right, this is the guy. He's going to be playing every game. He's going to be the best hitter on this team. Then he slowed down. He was Mr. Extra Base hit for a while.
There's a lot of pressure that comes with being with the first guy to hit a home run.
It was about a 5, 6, 7 game span where he kind of just slowed down.
Yeah.
One playing every day. But since mid-Kenai trip, he has been arguably the best hitter on this team.
Yeah.
And a lot of those hits, singles. He's just going straight back up the middle.
Yeah.
I would almost say 75% are just
Not
straight
even
back
arguable,
up.
by the way. He's got the team lead in batting average over the last 7 days.
There you
Called
go.
strike on Zach Thomas, Z-A-C-H. He is 2 for 2 today with 2 RBI. The Bucs compiled 6 hits to this point. Right,
well.
it's the outside part of the plate to righties. It's not. I mean, I'm sitting directly behind home plate, no angle or anything. It's not a strike, but it has been called that all night. 0-2. Thomas fouls it off into the glove of Farlander. That's the one he catches.
Yeah.
Here comes Logan Hocuff to the plate. League leader
Right
right now, 22 strikeouts.
Shortstop number 17.
So trying to bring
Logan Hocuff.
0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Has also been hit by a pitch. 22 strikeouts this year in his 47 at-bats. Trying to bring that number down. Swing and a miss.
Here's the good thing with this little last 7 days. This is encompassing the entire win streak.
Yeah.
We can go through some of those stats. What a find.
0-1. Bejarano has thrown 2 sliders consecutively. And Hocuff hasn't been close. The 0-2. It's 8 and 9. Hocuff 8, Maltby 9. Hocuff on top of it.
There's a foul ball brought to you by Duluth Athletics.
Adjusts the batting gloves. And steps back in. 0-2. $23 strikeouts now on the ledger for Hocuff. Watched it down the middle.
That brings up catcher number 10, Dylan Maltby.
That was close.
Back pick not in time. Dylan Maltby takes a ball. Maltby batting .077 this year. Reached on error earlier today, has also struck out. Bejarano misses badly. 2-0. Red light for Maltby. Maltby is 3 for 39 this year. Whoa.
Almost knocked his foot.
Bejarano, 3-0 to Maltby. Last thing you want to do after your offense just put up 4 runs is give one back via the walk.
To the 9-hole.
To the 9-hole and bring up Austin Pendergast.
Austin?
Yep.
It's a slider that hung, but it's a strike.
I decided to experiment with something new.
Okay.
Austin Pendergast.
Eve, can you call him Austin tonight, just on accident?
Hitters count. Maltby, right field. Does Vest have enough room? No, sir. Into the beer garden. Looked like the umpire put a finger up toward the Bucs dugout. I don't think they liked the strike call on the 3-0 to Maltby.
No.
Can't tell if he was putting the finger up in reference to Ken Hocuff, the coaching staff, or the boys. They can get a little rowdy every now and then.
3-2, the runners will be off on the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes, payoff pitch. The base is juiced, not even close. The Bucs lead 7-4. Jackson Sorensen steps on home plate.
All right, here we go, Austin.
Sorensen's now scored 2 runs in this ball game, and Austin Sorensen comes to, you know what? Austin Pendergast comes to play.
Second baseman, Alex Pendergast.
Oh, the PA guy got it wrong.
Everybody's name is Austin.
Called him Alex for some reason.
That's wrong. That's why it's AP Austin. Come on.
Pendergast has him juiced. First one he gets, Austin Pendergast, a single into center field. That scores Turgeon. Naren rounds third. He comes home. Maltby slides into third base safely, and it's a 2 RBI single for the DBU product, Austin Pendergast.
Tell you, great hitting right up the middle for Austin. Perfect placement. Way to capitalize with 2 outs.
9-4 is your new score. Here comes a mound visit for Bejarano. Bejarano had 2 down. Bases were still loaded, but 2 down without giving up a run in this half inning. And now 3 Bucs have come across. Oh, jeez. Oh, God bless America. We have only played 4 innings of baseball tonight. We are at 1 hour and 40 minutes into the game. I don't think we're going to make it to Texas Roadhouse tonight, partner. I don't think we are. I don't think we are.
Be a sad day.
That's all I wanted. All I wanted. Rolls and Pete. And
you know what could save
butter.
us?
What?
We just need Austin to come back up and hit a home run.
That'd be great.
Because if he comes back up and hits a home run, I would almost bet that we're probably going to be at the run roll.
Do we think we put? Do we think we steal with Austin here? Do we?
I think so. Because you have first and third, 2 outs. You have the speed of Austin. I mean, it's very easy to get over there.
So the last thing you want in the world if you're a pitcher and you are struggling with control like Bejarano is for Ben Hart to come to the plate. He has walked 17 times this season, leading the league. Pendergast gets stuck in a pickle, throw to second base. No, now a throw home. The run scores. The run scores. No matter what Pendergast does, it's 10-4 now. The Bucs have added another run. Austin Pendergast. We should give him an RBI for that. Yeah. Maltby comes home. 10-4. That's a sacrifice, young man. I like it. Wear it.
Sacrifice pickle.
The Bucs have a 6-run lead as we go to the top of the 5th on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network. This game will never end.
They call him the harder farmer, a real bad man with a soft side for hard lemonade. He's got a nose for lemons and for trouble. This time he's back with half tea, half lemonade, and 100%. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Get your hands on some today before the harder farmer gets his hands on you.
When Subway opened, they changed the fast food game. But sometimes you gotta refresh to be fresh. Welcome to the Eat Fresh Refresh, where there's so much new, some say it can't fit in one ad. I say, we're talking a new All-American Club, deli-style oven roasted turkey, and...
Oh, that's the new steak and cheese.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. That's the one with the new seasoning.
And that was the new MVP Parmesan vinaigrette.
Right, which makes the next level foot... Hold up, the Subway logo? Wait, I'm out of...
6 p.m. Alaska Standard Time. I was much younger. I looked at you and I said, Jace, we have Christo, we have Sarhat. It is a true pitcher's duel tonight. This is a Friday night SEC game. Final score 2-1, 3-2. That's what I said. 14 runs.
I wasn't alive
5 innings. That was years ago when I told you that. I said pitcher's duel tonight, 2 aces. One ace has at least made it to the 5th, Mike Sarhat. Can't get a quality start, though, as he's already allowed 4 runs to come across. Dials up a ball outside to Alex Vergara. Vergara from Colleyville, Texas. Name a high school in Colleyville.
Colleyville.
Yep.
Mascot?
The Raiders. They say that he went Colleyville Heritage.
Yeah.
The predominant high school in Colleyville.
They really missed an opportunity to be the Colleyville Chickens.
You know, I was asked to do a play-by-play appearance for the Colleyville Heritage football team. That same guy called me and said, hey, we have the Olympic softball team in town tomorrow. I need a play-by-play guy for 2 games. Olympic softball team. I had to say no. I was boarding a flight to California.
Oh.
Going to see some old college buddies. Boy, how cool would that have been? Olympic softball? Now, it was during COVID.
Oh.
So I would have had to have been in a different facility watching it on monitors.
Not as cool.
Kind of take some luster out of it. You ever done that?
No.
3-1. It is high in the air. Right field. Underneath it is Narrett. Makes the catch easily.
I have not. But I know people who did. Including you.
No. Never got to.
Could have.
Could have. Never did get to. Thankfully. I would hate to do that.
I'm just glad that we didn't go to that full time.
Yeah, no kidding.
There's a very real possibility somebody could have set up a camera here, and we're in Texas calling this.
Steven Lancia steps up, takes a strike, called the ball.
That wouldn't have been as fun.
There's a strike. One. Yes, sir. That is how they go. That is what happens when you take a pitch in the strike zone. It is called a strike. Lancia down 1-2. Has 5 strikeouts this year, 3 of them against the Bucs. Oh. Ken Hocuff. Right there, Mikey. Let's see it again. Two balls, 2 strikes. Sinker. Yep. Foul.
Wasn't expecting it. Threw the bat out. Got lucky.
Slider. Hardly know her.
That foul ball brought to you by the Associated Builders and Contractors of Alaska.
2-2 from Sarhat. Oh, see you later. You got to call that. You got to call it strike 3. You got to do it. When it's in the zone, when Mike Sarhat deals you a beautiful breaking ball right in the strike zone, that's when we say heat and you ring him up. It's the most fun thing to do as an umpire. Oh, Big Mike, man, I'm sorry. If I could do anything for you, I would. Just get a double play here. I'm sorry. 85 pitches now. I don't know, Mike. I don't. If I could talk to you, if I could console you at all, I would.
Left fielder, number 23, Matt.
Am I wrong?
No.
That's a couple different pitches that are right there.
I think this has been one of the most unlucky games for a pitcher I've seen in a long time for Mike. The zone really shrunk at the worst time. He's gotten a couple bloopers that have turned into RBI.
If any of you can find the strike zone, I got a $100 reward. It's not there. Almost hit Maddox Haley.
Yeah, it's not there. That is one place it is not.
Seen the milk cartons down at the Fred Meyer?
I have.
Yeah, they all have the strike zone on the back of them.
Maybe we should give one to the umpire.
Yeah. Have you seen this strike zone?
See if he can find it.
I don't think he knows where to look. 2-0. Ha-ha! Yes.
Just throw it there every time.
Yes. One thing I love about college and the MLB, you know, when you're broadcasting, you get the strike zone. You know what is and is not. 3-1. Base hit to left field. Hitters count. Maddox Haley takes advantage. Now runners at first and second. That could be the night for Sarhat as well. They might pull the string. They've had some serious action out in the pen, and it will be the night. Another righty is coming in for the Bucs. Hocuff going to talk to him, and I don't think he's going to leave him out there. Caden Carpenter coming to the plate, 1 for 2 today. Hocuff taking a long time out and then sends Aiden to let him know the pitching change. Take a break, introduce you to the new righty for the Bucs when we come back on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
We are a family business serving Alaskans for over 60 years. Our founder is my dad, Herb Ekman, a German immigrant who started the business in 1963 with his good friend Otto. To this day, the business is dedicated to making products that are distinctive and of the highest quality.
When Arby's added bacon to the Wagyu Steakhouse burger, it was like, not bad. Then Arby's grabbed that peppercorn ranch and has never felt more alive. Arby's, we have the meats.
In 1986, we started Alaskan Brewing Company. And so we've always tried to reflect the quality that the state has in the beers that we make.
Alaska's beautiful. It's true. It's real.
For 30 years, we've been trying to capture the nature of Alaska and put it in a bottle. Today, 30 years later, we're still making beer in the last frontier.
Mulcahy Stadium, home of the Anchorage Bucs. They lead the Matsu Miners 10-4 in the top of the fifth. Mike Sarhat's day is done. To this point, 4 1/3, 8 hits, 4 earned. 3 walks, 1 strikeout in the 23 batters that he faced. He has runners on first and second that are still his responsibility, but somebody else is on the mound for them. Cade Wiegert.
Wiegert out of Eden Prairie, Minnesota. 5 appearances in the ABL, 0-1 record. 736 earned run average, 2 saves, 7 1/3 innings pitched. He has 10 strikeouts, 10 walks, and 4 hits. His last outing was against the Oilers on June 23rd. Pitched .2, got a hit, got a save on 2 walks and 1 strikeout.
What is your fun fact about Cade Wiegert?
Don't have one, but I can get one.
I've got one.
You do?
He lived in your bedroom.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, it is. He also loves to fish. And he's got to face Caden Carpenter. Carpenter 1 for 2 today. Has scored one of the Miners' 4 runs.
His father played baseball at Concordia College.
St. Paul. Oh, Weeks.
Just dusting him off the plate a little bit.
96 on the fastball. Wiegert might be the hardest throwing pitcher, the throwest pitcher on the team.
I like it.
Cade Wiegert is one of the pitchers I've seen. 1-0. Yes. Ball and a strike. Hard ground ball to Alex Pendergast, and we're out of this thing. 1-1. Instead, it's high in the air, left field, underneath it's Har. He makes the grab. Carpenter retired. And now it's Braden Rogers, who is 0 for 1 today, but has also walked. He's batting 186 this year. That's 14 points below the Mendoza line.
Number 18, Braden Rogers.
The Bucs have double-digit runs tonight already through 4 innings. Double-digit runs.
And for as long as this game has been, Wiegert can retire Rogers here. Bucs have been scoring runs at an efficient rate with a run in every inning, 4 in the first and the fourth. Still have a chance to make this game quicker than it could be.
0-1. Baby Turge says, awesome hit, Dante. James Qualls says, I didn't know that Anchorage Bucs baseball.
I believe it's Anchorage Baseball Bucs.
That is true, James. Thank you. I'll have what you're having. Double it and give it to me.
I thought I was the next person.
Eve says, son. 1-1. Oh. Oh. 96 at your eyes, and you swung at it. Do it again. 1-2. With 2 on and 2 down from Wiegert. I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
No.
I don't hate it. Off speed in the dirt, left-handed batter's box. You know why I don't hate it? Because Rogers thought about it. Back comes forward. The elbow comes up a little bit. He thought about it.
Did you think about it?
Yeah, I did. I would have gone. All right, fastball again. High inside. Let's go home. Weegar. Oh, yes, sir. We'll have to see you tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching. That's the old backwards K for Braden Rogers. To the dugout he goes. To the bottom of the fifth we go on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
I'm currently the discipline engineering team leader at BP Wind. I'm actually a chemical engineer by training. I started my career in the upstream oil and gas division. Spent about 8 years supporting operations, both in onshore and offshore processing platform. I knew I was ready for a change. As luck had it, I ended up in wind on a short-term assignment, which then I knew had to turn into a long-term assignment. I think if I were to advise people who are in upstream now and would like to transition into renewables, I would say learn as much as you can about the actual problems that wind farms face, the challenges they have to overcome, and how your skill set can help solve those problems. The general operating principles and operating rigor is the same, whether you're in upstream oil and gas or supporting operations on a wind farm.
Welcome back to the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network. Preston Chowdoin is into the game to pitch.
Freshman out of Murray State, 0-1 record, 5 appearances. He's got a 355 earned run average.
You think that's what Austin, well, we can go back. You think that's what Alex Pendergast would look like if he had long hair?
How do you say it? They kind of.
I mean, that's a mane right there.
I mean, like a little similar. I missed that one.
Do you think he is as good at baseball as Alex Pendergast?
No.
Okay. Did you know that there, at any point in time, given the amount of people in the world, there are 7 people who all look identical? So there are at least 6 people who look identical to you in this world right now.
Where are you getting this stat from?
I don't know. I read it when I was like 15. It stuck with me though. You know, that's what they should teach in school. He's got a little AP to him. Murray State mascot would be
the Lancers?
Racers.
Racers. I was about to say, it's a guy riding a horse. There's a lot of
Cal
those there.
Bapp would be the Lancers. Speaking of Alex Pendergast, thanks to his wonderful sacrifice pickle, the Bucs scored a run, but he was sat down while Ben Haar was at the plate. Haar comes back up to face Chowdoin. First pitch from the righty. Very nice. Some people, and I've seen Chowdoin pitch a couple times this year. Some people, you see him throw a baseball and you think, oh yeah, I like that. I can get behind it. He doesn't have a very large frame, but he uses all of it. Comes way over the top. You see that? I mean, he's coming way back behind his head and comes right over the top at you.
Well, I forget who it was yesterday. I don't know. Could have been on the Chinooks, but it's just a good arm slot because you see the ball really, really late.
Yeah. 0-2. You do, 100%. A lot of wrist movement there. What's the wrist equivalent of Tommy John?
Well, what's the thing you get if you sit too long and type?
What? Carpal tunnel?
Yeah, that. I think that's the best thing.
1-2. No, I don't think carpal tunnel is the name for the surgery. I don't know. You know what you have in front of you? You know what you have in front of you? That thing can do a lot of powerful stuff. It can also tell you why they named it carpal tunnel.
Is it carpool?
Carpal. 2-2. I tell you, I don't know. Carpal. Yeah. Now the tunnel part, don't get me wrong.
It's because it's a narrow canal or tube in the wrist.
Tube?
Apparently.
Payoff. dirt.
Similar to a tunnel.
It was an 0-2, and it's not anymore. It's a walk. Oh, whoa. Stop the presses. Ben Har has walked 18 times now. 3 times in today's game. Leads the league by a milli. It doesn't make any sense. They just keep walking him.
I'll take it.
He has 37 at-bats. 18 walks, which again, walks don't count for your at-bats.
No.
But just even that comparison, 37 ABs to his 18 free passes. That's mind-blowing. Bodeker takes inside.
I like it when the Bucs score runs and they do that baseball well. I'd like to see some in this inning.
Makes me sick. Is 10 not enough?
No.
Just feels ungrateful. We are only in the bottom of the 5th.
That's why I want to see more.
Shadowing tops out at 86, by the way.
If I'm going to be here till 10, may as well have a fun game.
We're going to be here till 10 if we're lucky.
Exactly.
If we're lucky.
That's why I want to see some more runs.
Unless the Bucs could mercy rule. Called a strike was not a strike. That's a pity strike.
I don't even care about the mercy rule. I want a party game. More runs.
The Miners did lose 15-1 earlier this year to the Peninsula Oilers of all people. The Peninsula Oilers. I know. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what everybody's thinking.
Right.
Ow.
Oh, Lex, baby. Get up. We're good.
He's got that protector on.
Little turf on it. Yeah. Just fouled it off of his ankle.
That's the one that hurts the most.
It's being so close.
That's a razor scooter to the ankle.
Watching you walk away. Knowing just what to say. It'll be Rascal Flatts, what hurts the most.
Yeah. Rascal Flatts. Greatest song ever.
What?
Nothing.
2-2.
Save
Put it over again. Miners fans, very vocal this evening. Ever tell you the story about Justin Janis? 2-2.
No.
Swing and a miss for Lex. Goes down via the K for Chaudoin, his first. Justin Janis was a Hyannis Harbor Hawk last year. Got to cover him in Summer League Baseball.
Okay.
Get this. 2021 in the Big Ten for Illinois, he was hit by 16 pitches in 42 games. 16's a lot.
Ow.
A dramatic number. Things get crazier.
How many times
Summer
did he get
ball.
in the summer?
Kenosha, 12 times he was hit by a pitch. To get hit in summer ball 12 times after being hit 16 times in the spring, dumbfounding.
Sometimes people are just ball magnets. I don't get it.
But then, when he went back to Illinois, ball gets away from Farlander. Surprise! Ben Hart takes second. But when he went back to Illinois, his junior year, he was hit 23 times in the spring.
How many games?
His junior year, he played 47 games, hit 23 times.
So you're telling me basically every other game?
Remarkable.
That's
Justin
insane.
Janis is currently in the Atlanta Braves organization. He's in Augusta this year, playing minor league baseball. Has played 64 games this season. 2-0 pitch to Sorensen. Oh my gosh. He has been hit 11 times. This would mean that in the minors, he's been hit 16 times. In college, 41 times. In summer ball, 21 times. In the span of 3 years of baseball, Justin Janis has been hit 78 times.
That's crazy.
Never seen anything like it. Never seen anything like it.
That's literally a year of baseball. Calendar year.
Yeah.
Ball forward? All right.
Not in this league.
Nope.
So there was a point last year where Janis, I think, got hit twice in the same game, and I thought, oh, you know what? I'll go to Baseball Reference and see what they say about old Justin Janis.
Then you found it.
Yep. He's been hit 78 times in his career. I mean, I just imagine wearing that many baseballs.
That would have to hurt.
Hitters. Yes. What a keen inference.
Well, you know.
I do know.
I'm just going to stop. I'm not going to win this one, so just give up.
Oh, that's funny.
I recognize my losses.
Hitter's count would be outside. You remember that one time?
Which
I
one?
mean, crazy. The 2 times that the Bucs went to Matsu and said, we're going to walk literally every person that exists. 31 free passes combined in 2 games. One of them was a win, by the way.
Yeah.
The Miners today have walked 10 Anchorage Bucs. Burn the tape. They've hit 1.
All right.
How the turntables. Dante Turgeon to the plate.
Hey, turntables Turgeon.
That's a very good breaking ball.
That was.
Very
He's
good.
got a tight break on it, but he just hasn't been able to use it properly.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 for 2 day for Mr. Turgeon, along with a walk.
Big Turge.
Every time he's gone on, he's scored, besides 1.
And what does he do? Hits the ball when
Hits the
guys
ball.
are on base. He's a gamer. He rises to the occasion.
Doesn't have an RBI yet today.
Fate of the world on the line. I need 1 grand slam to win the World Series. I want Dante Turgeon. Yes.
What about Austin?
Austin Pendergast. He's pitching. 1-1. Yep. 100%.
Yeah, that's a strike.
Yep. Fastball. Good fastball from Shadowing. 85. It's got some pop for 85.
Here's the funny thing.
Yeah.
8 hits for the Miners, 7 hits for the Bucs.
Yeah.
6-run difference in favor of the Bucs.
Silly game, man. Silly, silly game.
That's where the 11 free passes comes in, though.
This baseball sport. 1-2. Turgeon. Blooper, right side. Over the glove of the second baseman, Tucker. Sorensen to second. Turgeon loads them up.
Well, that's only fair.
Dante's now 3 for 3 today.
It's only fair. Miners got a couple of free little Texas Leaguer blue pits. They get one there.
Now it's Joey Narrett up. 343 average. That's after going over 2 today.
You ever seen a grand slam in the ABL?
Couldn't be a walk-off in the 5th, but it could eventually put the game away. I would be cool with that. Joey, what did you got? Hit a home run yesterday. Has 2 on the year.
Hit a home run, go Bucs.
9 RBI. 1-2 from Shadowing.
Don't swing at that.
Story of my life. I would like to know the percentage. I feel like it's dramatic. I think it's probably, and this sounds hyperbolic, but it's not. I'd say 33% of the pitches thrown to Farlander today have not ended up in Farlander's glove on contact.
I think you're probably right.
I think it's
1/3 seems about.
Yeah,
right.
I think it's not great.
Oh, again a tight break.
Yeah,
But
very good.
he just isn't using it as
It's
much.
up. I mean, the breaking ball's high, but
Yeah.
it's not hanging. I mean, you're thinking fastball the whole way, and then bam, it just swoops down on you, lands really right in the middle of the zone. Narrett swings up underneath it. 1-1. Same thing.
Same exact pitch.
Yep, same thing. Maybe a little less velo on this one. I don't know if the break was as tight, but Narrett underneath it again.
You got to be careful because you're kind of guessing here. Is he going to go back to it or is he going to throw fastball?
Yeah.
Got to be ready for either, which in this case means sit fastball, but sit back on it a little bit.
I think he'll go outside the zone and then try to come back to it. I think he'll go fastball outside. Yep. Oh, no. Swing and a miss.
Breaking pitch that bounced.
Yep.
He did the third option, which is I'm going to throw a breaking ball low so it looks like a fastball right in the heart.
Yep. I think it's what Narrett was expecting. Hit 1-2. He's got to do the same pitch consecutively. Probably goes for the That's good. That's Shadowing.
Now it's up to Zach.
ZT.
2 for 3 today.
2 RBI already. If he notch one here, he'll have double-digit RBI in the season. That's high. Same pitch.
Yeah.
Same one that Narrett was swinging under it, and the same spot where it's landing, he just got Narrett to swing at it. Thomas wanted none of it. I don't know if he gave Narrett a single pitch in the zone. 1-0. Way inside. Shadowing has already walked 2. has also struck out 2 and allowed a base hit to Dante Turgeon. Ooh, not a strike.
It was caught in the strike zone, but it crossed the plate as a ball.
Right. That's the hanging breaking ball. That's when Shadowing throws it and it doesn't break as crisp as he'd like. Now that Thomas has seen it twice.
Inside.
Oh no! Farlander can't seem to come up with the ball. Ben Haar scores. Bucs 11, Miners 4. I, for one, am shocked.
Yeah, that's
It's been
something.
that kind of season for Grant Farlander every time that we've seen him. Shadowing does not look happy.
No.
I would not be either. The Bucs have scored in every inning today. Thomas check swing, he didn't go. The ball's low. Shadowing's walked 3. Now it is Logan Hocuff. Hocuff 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. He struck out 23 times this year, leads the league by 5. You can erase all that right here with a hit. 48 ABs, just 1 RBI to show. Could double it or more. Good eye.
Honestly, with the control issues, I don't think you swing until you at least see 1 strike.
Has walked 6 times. Hocuff, son of head coach Ken Hocuff, out of Corona, California.
Allegheny College.
Maryland.
Traveler. All over the place. And now you've seen it. Tighten those gloves up, get ready to swing. Bet you he comes back with a similar pitch. When you're struggling to find the zone, you find one that hits, you're going to go right back to it.
1-1. Hocuff, blooper, right side. Does Vest have room? Yeah. Hocuff over 3 today, and the bases are left stranded. The Bucs scratch 1 across. They lead 11-4 as we go to the top of the 6th. Don't go anywhere. We have a lot of baseball left to play on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
When I first moved to Alaska, my whole family was saying, oh boy, this is a strange phase in his life.
I saw pictures of the place, gorgeous scenery, and then I took a summer job here and fell totally in love with the mountains, the ocean, everything. But I think what kept me here was the people.
The idea of starting a brewery seemed to match and mesh what we enjoyed about our life up here. Each other, beer, working hard, and creating something.
When we started out really small, we only sold our beer in Alaska. Now that we sell our beer outside, when I travel and I see our beer, it's neat to think that it came all the way from Alaska and I had a hand in making it.
The nature of starting a business in Alaska really was just an extension of what Alaska is all about. There needs to be somewhat of a free spirit, a frontier.
We just wanted to make a living up here and brew beer and have fun. We're doing the best we can to put Alaska in a bottle.
Cade Wiegert back on the mound for the Anchorage Bucs. 6'6" right-hander throwing 95 miles an hour to face against Emilio Barreras. It's 8-9-1 due up. What's today's magic number, Jace?
Today's magic number is .091.
That is unbelievable.
Congratulations if you have a magic number of .091.
Yep. What was the highest number possible someone could guess?
1.
Yeah. be 91 thousandths.
Yeah,
I believe.
I think so.
91 thousandths. What would have been a good guess?
A good guess?
A good
Probably.
guess.
I don't know. I'd say 0.280. Probably a good.
0.280 would be a good guess. Okay.
Be a good guess.
What's a great guess then?
0.365.
Okay. A bad guess being 0.091.
A bad guess probably That's a very bad guess. A bad guess is probably 0.200 below.
4-pitch walk, story of my life. Barreras to first. The Bucs have only walked 4 today. If you're an everydayer,
don't say that.
Oh no! Oh no! If you're an everydayer, you have seen a couple of walks this season. If you're not, this is what the Bucs do. They will walk you. They will walk you.
I like it.
They will also hit against your pitcher
Good
a
reference.
lot. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Farlander, the 9-hole, struggles defensively. Has a 148 average at the plate. You do the math.
What's your favorite American reference or metaphor?
Metaphor, not simile. Metaphor.
Metaphor.
That's a strike. Call the ball. To cuss a cat.
Explain.
Like somebody say, "Oh, he's not strong enough to cuss a cat." Now, what does it mean? I don't think any of us will ever know.
All right.
You just kind of put it in place of someone is not good at something. They couldn't X to cuss a cat. Grandmother would say it back home in Arkansas.
I mean this in the nicest way. That sounds like an Arkansas metaphor.
Oh, no, 100%. You would be correct about that. That would not be far off. This is what I grew up with.
You are an Arkansas kid, though.
Yo, 100%. True. 3-0.
Where's the zone?
Wiegert has struggled with control at times this year. Can't find the zone in the first 2 batters. 8 pitches, 8 balls, 2 walks.
To the plate, number 3, second baseman.
What did you say the longest baseball game you've ever called was?
350.
Double it and give it to the next person.
Yep. It was last year. It was a 14-9 game. We started at 7. I got out of the ballpark at 1.
Yikes.
Went only 9 innings, though. It's the first game of the year, actually.
9 pitches, 9 balls. Some movement up in the Bucs bullpen. Wiegert came into the game 7 1/3 innings, but 10 walks. 1-0. You got to at least meet with him now. You can't. It's 10 pitches. He hasn't thrown a strike.
To give him the slightest bit of grace, the zone is tight, but I mean, you got to find
Quite been
it.
close, yeah. You walked 8 and 9. Now it's Tucker who's 2 for 3.
That's been the strike, so.
Yeah. And a resounding applause from the home crowd. Was that a burp?
Maybe.
That's awesome. Can't be mad. Cannot be mad. 2-1. Oh, gross, Cade Wiegert.
That was awesome.
You throw 10 consecutive balls, 95 inside for a strike, and then that? Do it again.
Please. Looks like A-Bear in the bullpen.
Kurt, 2-2. See ya. Goodbye. Strike 3 to the dugout. Goes Nolan Tucker. Now 2 for 4 today. In the real world, that's what it would have sounded like.
We're in a paradox.
It doesn't exist. No one's counting. None of it's real. I don't understand. You know what?
What do I know?
The Anchorage Bucs
Foul
baseball
ball brought to
season.
you by ABC of Alaska.
Umpiring, the ABL, maybe even Alaska in general. Like a Wes Anderson film.
Yeah, I was actually just about to say that.
Doesn't make any sense. Hey! Goodbye! There we go. Finally gets the call. Backwards K to Nolan Tucker. He is 2 for 4 now. Cade Wiegert, punchy number 1. It's like a Wes Anderson
I
film.
think the real world is still a bit delayed.
None of it makes any sense, and sometimes you have to think that might just be the point here.
Yeah.
Yep. Matsu's good, too. You know, they were the number 1 team in the ABL there for a while.
Yeah, the first week.
Well, it was the Pilots the first week, the Miners the second week, and the Bucs ever since.
What a time. What a time. What a time.
1-0 to Cooper Vest. He's 0 for 3, the BYU product, batting .231 this summer. Summer's a strong word for what this has been, by the way.
It's sunny today. It's still not
right.
warm.
I looked at my phone. It said 60 degrees and sunny, and I thought, all right, sweet. Finally, I can pull out the short sleeves. My short sleeve turtleneck. Look like a priest. And sure enough, walk out the front door, and it's freezing.
Freezing's a strong word, but yes.
Well, I mean, it is close to us. We got snowed on a couple weeks ago, and the snow is all over the mountains still. It's almost as much as it was when we got here, and that many of the mountains here at this point in the year aren't supposed to have any.
No, 0.
And they are caked and have gotten regular dustings since.
We've walked while getting snowed on in snow.
A couple times now. We've walked in snow
multiple times.
Many a time. It's like 117 in Texas today.
Yeah. What would you like? You like cold or warm?
I like cold so that I can wear 15 hoodies. They were making fun of me at the cabin. I had 4 layers on. I don't like to be cold, but I like the cold weather. Love the fall. Love the fall.
Fall and spring your time?
I don't like the spring very much. Too happy and sunny. I like the spring when it rains.
Are you Austin Pendergast, or you don't like fun?
I
put Pirate Hat on you next
I
time.
love a good thunderstorm. I would thrive in Seattle.
I could agree with that.
Well, it doesn't thunderstorm quite there, but it does rain a bit. They are loaded. They have been walked loaded. There'll be a visit on the mound from Ken Hocuff. In the meantime,
Base is loaded and 1 out. That's going to bring up number 16, center fielder, Alex Fitzgerald.
we'll see they make a pitching change.
Maybe not yet.
No, it doesn't look like that'll be the case. Wiegert at 28 pitches, 10 for strikes, 18 for balls.
He's got Vergara up, the league MVP from last year.
Alex Pendergast. Sacrifice pickle.
Can we get a picture of him with a pickle? That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, we probably could. We need to. We haven't done a good job of putting together. They have the hat and the sword, but we need something cooler in the dugout for the Bucs.
Like a pirate chair.
Yeah.
Captain seat, maybe you want to call.
Uh-huh. Pirate chair.
Captain Bucko chair.
Wiegert dials a strike to Vergara. Last year's ABL MVP.
Here's the best thing about baseball. With 1 out, you roll a double play here, inning's over. You go through all of it, and you somehow scave off.
2 hours and 24 minutes into this game. 0-1, double play ball. Hocuff to second for 1. Yes, sir, back to first. Will not happen. Pendergast was slid into. He's okay. But the Miners get one back.
The who?
The Miners get one back.
Runners on the corners and 2 outs. That brings up DH number 27, Steven Lancia.
Fielder's choice. Vergara stands on first. Steven Lancia due up. Cruel, cruel sport.
It is.
Fielder's choice. Tough to score on Point Street.
Yeah, it's the worst thing to score.
Wiegert, 96 with a fastball. Do it again. Swing and a miss. Wiegert. As Lancia down 0-2. Lancia all league last year. Wiegert shakes off the first sign from Maltby. Now he's ready. Oh, just high, just high. One, two. Ken Hocuff liked it. He is not chirping the umpire, but making sure that Cade Wiegert knows that that was a very, really, very, very good pitch.
It's a smart way to do it.
Yeah. 2-2 with 2 down, 2 on. It's in the dirt. What was supposed to be a 2-1, hour-and-a-half long Friday night starter ace on ace game is now 2 hours and 27 minutes in, and we're at the top of the 6th of an 11-5 ball game. Oh my! Payoff pitch. See you later. Lancia backwards K, caught looking by Wiegert. Strand 2 in scoring position as we go to the bottom of the 5th on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
Man, valet took forever.
There's no valet here.
Who took my coat? That could have been bad.
Two. Welcome to today's side quest. The store run against the clock. Just another day in the life of Mike. Lemonade that hits harder for Mikes that go harder. The world needs more Mikes.
I told you I'm from Arkansas. Remember to cuss a cat? Well, folks, here's what that used to sound like.
Hey, Miss Shelley, this is Drake. I just wanted to contact you and thank you for what you've done for us and letting us purchase this Eagle from you. It was great to be able to have this Eagle, and it really wouldn't come together without your help. It's a little rough around the edges right now. We put it on about an hour and a half ago, but, you know, without your help, really, we wouldn't be able to do this. It was really nice getting to work with all y'all, and next week we're going to set up a ceremony and everything for the news to come out, and just the entire community is bubbling about this. So really excited about it, and I really just wanted to call you or contact you and thank you for what you've done for us. You know, it's really coming together, and it looks great, and it's all with your help. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Ah, yes.
How do we come back?
I don't know. I was quite the star.
You still are.
9-hole hitter Dylan Maltby to the plate. Yeah, man, that's how I sounded. Valonia, Arkansas.
I'm really
Eagle
glad I didn't
statue.
ask you about that until you told me, because I was definitely going to pronounce the town name wrong.
Yeah, well, Zach Thomas, who's got a pretty thick Southern accent, was talking to me, and he says, so you're from Arkansas? I said, yeah. And he goes, what part? He said, South Arkansas? And I said, no, not really, more like Central Arkansas. And he said, oh, yeah, if you were from South Arkansas, you would have an accent. And I said, oh, no, Zach, if you're from any part of Arkansas, you have an accent.
He was a bit confused for a second.
And I whipped out that video, Maltby. Slow roller to the pitcher. Chowdoin, throw to first in time. Whipped out that video and blew his mind. I don't think Zach Thomas was ready for it.
No.
With one right up steps, second baseman, number 6, Alex Pendergast.
Alex Pendergast. The Bucs scored 4 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 4 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. They have scored in every single inning that we have played baseball. There has not been a single clean inning yet. And there will not be in the sixth. The Miners scored a singular run in the top half of this inning. There is a 10-run mercy rule that goes into effect after the 7th, if the Bucs can get it there. 0-1 from Chowdoin outside.
I'll take it.
Yep. Ball low. Not sure how, but it was. 2-1. Pendergast up the middle. AP. Now 2 for 3 today. 2 for 3 today.
1 on, 1 out for left fielder, number 3, Ben Haar.
Now Ben Haar to the plate.
He also has a walk.
Yep.
And a sac fly.
Ben Haar is 0 for 1, but he's walked 3 times. This is his 5th time to the plate. Pendergast has a sac fly.
Do you remember when
How
Bodeker
does he
hit
have-
that home run 5 years ago?
Oh, jeez. How does Pendergast have a sac fly? He's only been to the plate 5 times?
Sac fly doesn't count as an AB either. Walk and sac fly don't count as AB.
Yeah.
His
Wait a
1 out
second.
was a strikeout. And then he had
He's
2
been to the
singles.
plate 5 times.
Yeah.
5 times. Wow.
And we're in the 6th.
He
He's
keeps hitting that baseball.
There's a very good chance that the top of the order could get 7 ABs today. Area 6 or 7.
Yeah. Hard down 0-2. Swung out of his shoes. Let's go crazy, crazy, crazy.
Till we see the sun.
Oh, 2. We'll throw over. Pendergast isn't going anywhere. Woody Howard says, let's go, Curtis Hebert. Thank you. 0-2, pitch out. Eve says, let's go.
Where are we going?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's play this game. Anything. Oh, 2 from Hart to Chowdoin. Throw to seconds in time. Back to first. Clean inning. 3 up and 3 down for the Matsu Miners. We're through 6. Bucs have 11 runs on 9 hits, no errors. The Miners 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error here on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
If there's one thing I've learned at Speedy Glass, it's that every chip becomes a crack. Today, I'm going to show you why. When we look at a chip up close, we see tons of tiny cracks that are just waiting to spread. Don't wait for your chip to crack. Repair it at Speedy Glass before having to replace the entire windshield. You'll save time. You'll be back on the road within an hour. Book an appointment at speedyglass.ca.
Speedy Glass Repair. Speedy Glass Replace.
An alert from Wells Fargo. $107 at Doggy Lover's warehouse. No, I would never. Doggy Lovers, please. You know me. I don't even know where that is. Look, I'm replying deny. See? Oh, come on. Hello? Wells Fargo. I did not make that purchase. I didn't do it! I'm so glad you caught that.
Who sings it?
It's a band.
Yeah, oh, yes. Yes.
Not the Zach Brown brand. I don't know, to be honest.
Could be the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Oh, not a chance. What do you say we play a game?
Number 23, left fielder, Matt Taylor.
All right, let's play the game.
What national day is today?
National Nap Day.
I wish. No.
National Longest Baseball Game Humanly Possible Day.
No.
What's my first hint? Maddox Haley, please stay in play. It will not.
Well, that was loud.
Yeah, that was the hood of a Nissan Maxima.
Movie.
Ball brought to you by the
National
Associated
Shawshank Redemption Day.
Nope.
National Indiana Jones Day.
No.
National Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark Day.
No.
Came out 36 years ago today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe it is that day. I just don't know.
Wow. 01. Sorensen. Yes. Nice play over third base. The hot corner. One down. Maddox Haley gives way to Caden Carpenter, who's 1 for 3. Oh, National.
To the late, number 38, right fielder, Caden Carpenter.
National Reservoir Dogs Day.
No.
Am I close? Is it a Mob Boss movie?
No.
Movies of vague.
This hint did not hint as it was supposed to.
Oh. National Film Day. International film, you know.
Wes Anderson.
That's the hint?
Mm-hmm. It's next hint.
National Weird Things Day.
No.
National Mystery Movie Day. National Mystery Film Day. National Mystery Day. National Cinematography Day.
This movie was all right. This was some bad hints, I guess. Went the wrong way here.
All right, give what's hint number 3?
Space.
Oh, jeez. National Interstellar Day.
No. Think about the things that have in common.
There's a strike.
Combine the hints.
Space. A movie, Anderson Space.
Movie was the first hint. It was vague. Second hint was West. That was a little more tailored, and now space is a big hint.
1-2. National Alien Day.
No, but you're getting closer.
National Spaceship Day. National NASA Day. National Space Exploration Day.
No.
National Rocket Ship Day.
No.
National Extraterrestrial Life Day.
No, I've got one more hint.
All right, what's your other hint?
Big Rock.
National Meteorite Day.
Very close.
National
but
Meteor Day.
Another way to say it. Think about the hints. All right.
National Armageddon Day.
No.
National Interstellar Day.
Think about the hints. This is kind of sad.
National Asteroid Day.
There you go. The movie we literally saw 2 days ago.
National Asteroid Day, everyone. I hope you've celebrated.
Oh, my. Do the hints make sense?
I will be at the Salty Dog postgame celebrating hard for National Asteroid Day. After the way this game has gone.
Yeah,
Thank goodness the Bucs are leading, by the way.
It's the only place that would be open when this is over.
Thank goodness the Bucs are leading this. I can't imagine being on the losing end of a 3-hour, 6-inning game. Payoff again. Another foul ball from Caden Carpenter. He is 1 for 3 today. Batting. .254 this season.
Do the hints make sense now at least?
Yes, they do. I have my last sip of Bang energy drink in the 3rd inning. Old sun is wearing down. Another 3-2. Yeah! No! There's nothing.
There is nothing.
You ever been so frustrated with one singular thing, with one thing that keeps happening and you have no control over it to the point that you just want to physically implode? That is the story. That is the most beautiful breaking ball that Cade Wiegert could ever throw an opposing human being. And it is called ball 4. And I don't understand in the slightest how these guys deal with it and don't explode. Foul ball from Braden Rogers.
Maybe that's why they wear
and
the
look,
uniform.
it's tough to see. Maybe you can see it from your angle on the camera. Maybe you can see it at home. But I promise you, as someone who's sitting here watching it happen in front of me, and it has become so common that it just makes me sad.
0-2 now, at least.
0-2.
Can we get another ground ball?
No control over it. Just makes me sad. The 0-2. Yep.
You know the sad thing?
Yeah, I do.
Say that the blooper and the Texas Leaguer are taken out of the fact of the Matsu lineup. Cade Wiegert is finishing the game and being pitch a scoreless inning here.
Well, the Bucs have 2 strikeouts with the bases loaded.
On top of that, a lot of variables here.
Left a lot of runs on the board, and you already have 11.
I think that's the closest the ball's gotten. Good flinch, by the way.
Look, we are sitting in a position where if that ball is 6 feet higher than where it is coming right through this window. It is coming right through the window.
I asked you before the season, do you think it happens? You said no.
No, I mean, it probably has never happened before in the history of the stadium somehow. Where the
Well, now
ball's
that you
come
said it.
through the window? What?
Nothing.
1-2, runner goes. Strike 3, wasn't called. Throw from Maltby, gets into center field.
Strike 3 wasn't called.
I know Ken Hocuff can't get thrown out again because he would be
No.
suspended for the next game. And you're also up 6 runs, but I just feel bad for Cade Wiegert. Can maybe Bishop Griggs get thrown out? Kenny Barton? Can I get thrown out? Can somebody have a conversation with an
I can
umpire?
explain to you why no one else can get thrown out if you'd
Please
like.
explain to me why no one else can get thrown out.
So, according to ABL rules, the head coach gets ejected.
Which we are very familiar with now, by the way.
Exactly. We've gotten to look at those. Ball gets away, runner moves over to third.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is a great point.
If you wondered what was going on in front of us.
Well, they can see it. It's on the screen.
Yeah, just to
A little refresher.
maybe demoralize us more. Anyway, so if the head coach gets ejected, it is a 1-game suspension for the first 2 games.
Right.
After that, it becomes a 2-game suspension, 3-game suspension, 4-game suspension, so on for every time you get ejected.
Jeez.
If you are not the head coach, you are an assistant coach. If you get ejected, it is a 1-game suspension and a fine. There is no fine for head coaches. There is a fine for assistant coaches. Obviously, players can't get fined because you're a player, but
That was called a ball.
that is something that has been called before.
And there are now runners on the corners.
Here's the good news. Double play set up again.
Shortstop number 1.
Bad news is they're probably going to steal.
Lively crowd tonight. Sellout at Mulcahy.
Well, we'll see how lively it is at 10 o'clock when this game ends.
Getting ready for the 4th of July. Emilio Barreras to the plate for the 8th time today. Not close. Wiegert's at 50 pitches. A little over, about 50-5, closing in on 55. Oh, no. He has walked 5. He has struck out 3. Marcus King, Leroy's Family Restaurant's open till 11.
Look at it now.
I'm sorry, Marcus. We'll still be at the ballpark.
Yeah.
You know anything open till midnight, that would be a great help. 2-0 from Wiegert. Oh, wow. That's the furthest I've ever seen a baseball hit. And it's foul.
Jeez.
Oh.
He got around on it for sure, but
I mean, that would have cleared the wall in right field by 30 feet. That was into the Little League field across the street. Fouled by about 120 feet. Runner goes in the 2-1. It's a base hit in the left field. RBI single for Emilio Barreras. Sunday morning, man, she woke up fighting mad. Name the song.
Luke Combs. Hold on. I need to go through some.
When it rains, it pours.
I was kidding, man. Just took time.
Every game, Stephen Thomas says every game with that umpire behind the plate.
The only difference is that song is about positive things. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, true. 11-6, your new score. Yes, sir. Now look.
8 more outs.
Stephen Thomas has a great point. Same umpire behind the plate. It's always been, he says, trash. Now, I won't give you that because he is maybe the most consistent umpire in the Alaska Baseball League. It is very possible he's the most consistent home plate umpire in this league, and I love consistency. However, nothing is a strike. You're telling me the best pitching staff in the ABL, the minors, have 11 walks tonight? Har and left. Will he have room? Won't even need to. It's Hoke up. It's short. That ball hung up. 2 down. The minors have 11 walks. The Bucs have 8 walks. We're coming on 20 walks in this game. We have elite college pitching on the mound. At some point, it becomes a conversation of who was behind home plate, because that is absurd. We have played 2 hours and 46 minutes of this game,
2 on, 2 outs.
and nothing has been a strike.
Second baseman number 3, no time.
Those are just numbers, you know. Like there's nothing I'm reading you numbers.
Good old numbers.
And there are a lot of pitchers in this league who are either young or have control issues and are trying to work through that. I get it. You can chalk it up to that. But wow, man, at some point, it's just nobody's going to come watch this. This is. And I don't think it has anything to do with the product on the field. I really don't believe that. 1-0 is inside. But you've seen some fans struggle to stay in seats. A lot of Miners fans here, a lot of Bucs fans still here, but this game has drug on, but it's been consistent.
It has.
It's been consistent. Everything's been consistently a ball. And Wiegert hasn't been close in this AB either.
I'd have to think they really would want Wiegert to get through this inning so they can give it to Hebert for the 8th and 9th. I think that would be the plan, but
I don't even want to think about the 8th and 9th.
What batting stance is this?
He's trying to take ball 4. In one of the craziest things I've maybe seen in a baseball game.
Why?
The batter gets down on one knee, creating the smallest possible strike zone. And remember, the strike zone's based on where the batter's standing, correct?
Yeah.
He is on one knee. Wiegert throws a ball that's at about his belly button.
I'm just going to go back.
Where it would be, right, on someone who's down on one knee. If they're on one knee, throw at their belly button. That's.
I'm just going to go look and make sure that that's not his normal batting stance.
Right. No, it's not. He's sitting. He is literally on one knee
just goes
on the
to
3-0 pitch. And Wiegert puts it right above the knee. Guy is getting as low as possible to try to get ball 4. It's a 3-0 count. You have every excuse to just strike. That's all you got to say is strike.
I'd have given the strike. I don't care where it was.
This call will back to bullpen brings in number 2 from the University of Portland, Curtis Hebert.
Curtis Hebert to the plate. Your plate to the mound. This is the same umpire from the Oilers series.
It is.
That did not allow the opposing pitcher to warm up. We never really got much of an explanation on that. We didn't inquire too much into it. Curtis Abear into the game. Your Anchorage Bucs Shohei Ohtani. Turning an arm, Abear himself.
Well, when Weir came in,
A grand slam, by the way, from Cooper Vest would make it a one-run game.
don't like that.
No, I would not personally enjoy that. $8:50 local time. Sun still high in the sky.
Of course.
Looks about like 3 p.m. anywhere else in the world, but, well, we're not just anywhere in the world. We're in Anchorage, Alaska.
Is that where we are?
I don't know. Mentally, I'm being wheeled down the halls.
Yeah.
As the nurse speaks to me, I slowly mumble, ball four, ball four.
It just kept being ball four. What a fun fact.
Oh, anything with the word fun on it, I would accept at this point.
Well, I don't know if it's fun, but at this exact time yesterday, the final pitch was thrown.
Really?
Exact time.
And that was a long game, by the way.
It was.
Just to throw that out there. Yes! Yes! More than anything, yes. It has been called a strike.
8:51.
I'm on Curtis. 95 on the first pitch he throws. Ball in the dirt. I am looking at both of these dugouts. And if Grief was a baseball team, it would encapsulate both of them. The whole 1-1. Please, Logan Hocuff. Please. Throw to second's not in time. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the Bucs get the call of the century at second base. Poor kid slid in by a half step. Umpire calls him out. We're going to the bottom of the seventh. What do you say we stretch, huh? What do you say we stretch on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network?
Of all the reasons we love Alaska, easy isn't one of them. We like a good challenge, but we also love innovative technology that simplifies our busy lives. Whether you want to make a deposit or pay a bill, check in or check out, or quickly send and receive money, one bank has the online and mobile tools to help you through whatever comes your way. Simple, secure, reliable. Bank on the go. First National Bank, Alaska.
Boar's Head has harnessed the power of fire to unlock an intense new flavor. An expertly charred, flame-grilled masterpiece to take your senses to new heights. Because when Boar's Head lights a fire, we ignite an experience worth savoring. New Boar's Head Firesmith Flame-Grilled Chicken Breast. Flavor forged in flame. Available only at the deli and only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Yeah, walk off.
Cinco. 5. Whatever 5 is in Japanese. That is the number of runs the Anchorage Bucs need in the bottom of the 7th inning to walk it off, to end it. Arrivederci. Adios. See you later. 5. That's all I ask. Leading things off, Lex Bodico.
Lex Bodico.
He is 1 for 4 today. His 5th time to the plate. Chaudoin. Throws the ball way outside. Had the home plate umpire called it a strike, I would have been okay.
Yeah.
Shocked.
I'm just not swinging, to be honest.
I don't know if I'm standing in the batter's box.
No,
I might protest. You know what I would do? I would lay down. Which is effectively what that one kid did on the 3-0. He was like, look, I'm just going to kind of sit crisscross applesauce, see what happens.
That's, in my mind, and again, I'm a broadcaster and a baseball player. If I see that, I'm kneeing every pitch. That's
Swing and a miss.
That's an unwritten rule. They don't really do that.
What's the unwritten rule?
Can't find a strike zone and you change your batting stance to make the strike zone smaller. You don't do that. You don't do that.
Well, the Miners did. Bodeker hard contact. Oh, nice catch by Rebrook at first base. Did you know that was hard contact?
Wasn't he supposed to be back?
Yeah, they said Rebrook was healthy by Thursday. We saw him warming up in the outfield with Ken Hokoff. He's throwing him some hard ground balls, just making sure his finger's okay. He injured his, I think it was his pinky for a while. 2-2. Bodeker past the diving glove of the second baseman Tucker. Lex is at first base with a leadoff single in the bottom of the 7th. That's one, baby. That is one. Lex is now 2 for 5 today. He's got a couple of RBI as well. Average up to 318 with Jackson Sorensen in the 4-hole, batting 367. 1 for 1 today at the plate. He has walked 3 times. Heck, I've been walked twice.
You must have been on your crisscross applesauce.
20 walks combined between these two teams. Sorensen, extra base hit. Fair by 3 feet on the right side. Bodeker rounds second. Bodeker rounds third. Sorensen rounds second. He's headed for a triple. He's got an RBI triple. Jackson Sorensen. Bucs lead 12-6. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party.
Right field line. Triple. Easy right there.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Dante Turgeon. Why not trade places with him and then just keep doing it? If the Bucs score 15 runs, if the Bucs get to 15 runs in this half inning.
Game over.
No. Oh, it is for me. I don't know what I would do with myself. I just don't.
What was that? Was that 2 days ago that we had that?
Yeah, where it was 9-0 in the 7th, and the Bucs had a runner on third. All right, just walk it off. And then the final score was 9-5, so I'm going to miss from Turgeon.
Yeah.
Cheek.
Middle of the order. 5 here. We got 6 and 7 with.
You know, you sound great, by the way.
Thank you. I sound a lot better.
You do. Turgeon, bloop single, center field, coming on, and letting it drop is Vergara. Another RBI for Dante Turgeon. Dante is 4 for 4 today.
I hate to say
He's batting like 600 in the last week, and he might be the player of the game for the 9th time this season.
Hard to say. He may get it again.
Yeah.
I think the only way he does it is if someone hits like a walk-off. Run, roll, home run. It's the only way at this point, I think.
What do you say, Joey Narrett? Narrett, left field, will it stay fair? No.
It's a nice shot, but just
a nice
foul.
what? I don't think we can say that on a broadcast.
Shot?
Oh, yes, we can say that.
What'd you think I said?
Nope, the FCC is not getting me today. Dogwood trees are shedding. Very nice. Chowdoin thought he could get him. A little high heat.
Translation. Ball high.
Crafty, my friend. 3 feet above Narrett's head.
It's snowing.
He would not bite. It does look like it's snowing because of the dogwood.
Someone tell the dog to get off the wood again.
There's a lot of it, too.
There was a couple of dogs at the Buck House today.
I heard them. I heard them barking just outside of our home.
That was just Harper.
We heard gunshots at one time.
Yeah.
2-1. Turns out it was just a car. You know what's funny? Ken Hokup and I were having that conversation today. Alaska probably has the loudest cars in America.
They do.
As I say it, I can hear one of them in the distance. Swing and a miss from there. Come on. 13.
ZT.
You can't sneak a car by somebody in Alaska. Zach Thomas with one down and a man on first. Thomas is followed up in the lineup by Hokuff and Maltby.
I will say, I think that's partially attributed to Alaska. If you take out the cars, it's a pretty quiet atmosphere, I think.
Inside.
Why? I don't know.
It makes sense. You can kind of see it under the word league on the scoreboard on your screen. There's a skyscraper. I'd call it a skyscraper. Probably about 18 stories or so. I don't know what I'm going off of, by the way. I'm not really sure how to guess stories. 1-1 to Thomas. Shadowin checks off first, dials outside. Because 2 guaranteed, you know. Swing and a miss from Thomas.
It's weird. It's like Shadowin has one good AB, and then the next one he doesn't know how to throw a pitch. Just tight break on them, and then the next AB is just outside. Nope.
Check swing. Did he go? No, sir.
Oh!
Somebody wants to go home. They say that he went, and he did not. I get it. You know, it's been a long day. Everybody's been at the ballpark for a while. High-scoring game, 19 runs combined, 20 walks. It has just been a brutal day of baseball. This is not what you show the kids when you want them to love the game. But I don't know. I wouldn't short the Mercer product, Zach Thomas. I wouldn't give him a strikeout there. Not when he didn't swing. It was obvious. Hokuff takes ball 1, 1-1 count. Hokuff struck out twice today now. 23 times in the year, 102 batting average. 5 hits in 49 at-bats. One, way high. We really need, I mean, the Bucs have not gotten a hit out of 8 or 9 tonight. You need some production there to really try to lift this team up, make them a complete offensive team. Hokuff at 102 average and Maltby batting 79. Two guys that just need a little oomph. 3-1. Boston put up another crooked number. They've done that 3 times. They've done it in 3 separate innings tonight. Payoff. Runner goes.
Arby's new Steakhouse Garlic Ribeye Sandwich. Who knew the best thing to come from a steakhouse wouldn't even come from a steakhouse? Arby's did, that's who. Arby's, we have the meats.
Subway has so much new, I couldn't fit it all in the last ad.
Yep, so let me finish this. There's new hickory smoked bacon, fresh mozzarella, smashed avocado. You know what? There's a lot, but it all makes a better footlong.
Can I get a word in?
Sure, take the tagline.
Because
you got to refresh to be fresh.
It's the Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway, and they're refreshing everything from how they make it to how they bake it to how they bring it to you.
Sleep. Coach Reed, you don't need to get that personal to get the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Oh, Coach, it happened again. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
To plate number number 16, Alex Vergara.
Alex Vergara played for the 5th time tonight. Takes the ball outside from Kurt Hebert.
6 more outs.
I'll tell you about the time that I might have ruined a relationship on the air.
No, I gotta hear this.
It's funny. This one's good. Sitting with a kid named Mitch Jebb. Mitch was a shortstop.
Mitch Jebb.
Summer League baseball out of Michigan State. All Big Ten guy.
I feel like I've heard his name.
Yeah, real good. Real good.
Oh. AP got up there.
I'm sitting with Mitch. He's telling a story. He goes to the Knack in Hyannis, Massachusetts. There's a restaurant, a burger place. And he walks in, he tells me, there's a real cute girl who's running the counter. And she looks at him and she says, "Oh, wow, I really like your hat." They played for the Hyannis Harbor Hawks baseball team. She said, "I really like your hat." And he said, "Oh, thanks. I play for the Harbor Hawks." And she looks at him really confused. And he's like, "All right, maybe she just doesn't get it." So she takes his order, and he's like, "All right, maybe I just embarrass myself in front of a pretty girl somehow, but I just told her I play for the Harbor Hawks. You would think she lives here. She knows what that means. I mean, it's the local baseball team."
You know that.
He said, "About the time I got my food, I realized, oh, I'm wearing a Yeti hat." He thought he was wearing his Hyannis Harbor Hawk baseball hat. So the girl says to him, "Oh, I really like your hat." His Yeti hat. And he responds, "Thanks. I play for the Harbor Hawks." So, of course, she has no idea what that means. She's like, "Okay.
I guess.
Thanks for telling me. Sweet Yeti hat." Well, I tell that story on the air because I think it's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, it's
My producer grabs me immediately. Like, cut it, like, stop talking. So I pulled, which I'm not one to take a broadcast too seriously. So I kind of pulled the headset off and was like, "What?" She goes, "He has a girlfriend." Oh, tough story.
Oh.
So he had told me this story. He mentioned the girl at the counter was cute, and then obviously I put that in the story.
Oh, okay. You missed that part. I was like, see,
right? Because he told me the girl. He's like, "Oh yeah, the girl at the counter." Because I asked her.
Okay, now this is coming all together.
So yeah, the girl at the counter was pretty cute.
That makes sense now. I was a little confused.
I added that into the story, right?
Okay.
And then he has it, which I never asked him. We did not talk about it. But within 2 weeks, he did not have a girlfriend anymore. Now, a fun aspect of said story: he does have a girlfriend now. Same girl.
Okay, so they cleared it up.
Little hiatus.
You mean Hyannis?
Little Hyannis. She got over it. Everything was good.
That's hilarious.
Said, "I like your hat. Thanks, I play for the Harbor Hawks." All right, sweet.
That's not the hat you have on, but okay.
It's not what okay.
I can just imagine the confusion.
Right,
I would
she
have.
had, and he was like, "Well, look, this stupid person. They have no idea who the Harbor Hawks are."
Weirdo. That's funny. I wasn't allowed to say restaurant names on air.
Why?
I was then promoting them without them sponsoring us. Don't worry. It's better now there.
Yeah. I have no rules. 2-2. Dirt.
Oh, Eve.
Yes, we will keep Alex in check. Austin.
Yeah, I don't know who Alex is, but we'll keep Austin in check.
Oh, please say he went.
Or he didn't.
That's a walk. It's the nature of Summer League baseball.
You know what? This is nothing to the baseball game.
Yeah.
If you should just send him an Eve's boyfriend shirt.
Oh, that'd be awesome, dude.
Just send him an Eve's boyfriend shirt. We can get a picture of him in it. There you go.
Dude, Philip Matulia, Louisiana Tech. Big bushy beard. He just had his face to him. It's Maddox Haley to the plate for the 5th time. 2 for 4. And had these Barstool Sports sign a deal with him and made shirts that had his silhouette on. Such a cool shirt. Had number 12 on it, too. So our general manager bought like 50 of them to sell at games. Sold 3 of them. Really tough deal. Big reason why. They were expecting Phil to just be a star for Hyannis.
He wasn't.
Phil batted about 140, base hit in the center field. That'll load him up at least. Run around third, headed home. Why not? There was no throw, of course.
Bodeker mishandled it. Yeah, Phil fouled it.
13-7. So not the best marketing decision from our general manager. Yeah, Phil hit about 140. Great guy, though. Great dude out of Louisiana Tech. Just heart and soul of the team. Didn't have a lot of great stats, but boy, was he an awesome person.
Put his face on a shirt. Nice.
And there were some guys who were not awesome people.
Like the one who told you were the worst broadcaster?
Yes.
Even
I
though
mean,
he didn't play for
I've
your
already
team,
said the
but-
story, right? That was...
Born, right?
No, Katuitt.
Oh, the one that blocked you.
Kettleers. They did block me on Twitter. The Katuitt Kettleers. I got tired of it. Enrique Bradfield Jr. will be a top 10 pick. He thinks I'm the worst broadcaster he's ever heard. And again, I don't disagree.
He must not have heard a lot of broadcasters.
I don't know. He was not happy. 1-0. Hey, there's a strike, Kurt. The
Loudest cars.
Loud cars.
Loudest cars. There you go.
Cars.
There's nobody out. Oh.
Had one guy came up. Won't say who, obviously. Came up and still nobody out. Played catcher. I will say this. He was a starting catcher in the College World Series this year. That's your only hint. I won't say much else. Came up to Cape and was there for one 7-inning game, shortened 7-inning doubleheader game. Comes out, catches, goes 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts. Drops half the balls they throw to him. Getting started in the World Series this year. Next day at practice, hit up the middle for Carpenter. It's going to score 2. It's 13-9 now. We're not leaving early. All right. I mean, I like Curtis a lot, but he just doesn't have the stuff. I mean, you're going to need to. You got a couple guys who can really slam the door. Hurd being one of them. You got a couple off days coming up as well.
Speaking of Hurd, looks like he's in the bullpen.
Yeah.
Can't tell.
Give you a lefty out there.
Yeah.
2 RBI single.
Well, actually, that's
Bucs
not
have yet
him.
to get an out. Caught those 7 innings and decided the next day at practice when everybody showed up, they said, "Where's so-and-so?" GM called him. He said, "Yeah, man, I'm on the road back home. I don't know if I'm cut out for this." Gave up. Summer ball. Shoot him up, spit him out. 7 innings. Caught 7 innings and left without telling a soul. Had another guy. First thing he said to Skip. Same team, by the way. Same World Series team. I bet you can guess who. Said, "Hey, coach." First thing he said to the coach when he got there. "Hey, coach, can I bat flip when I hit a home run?"
Oh. That's not what you say.
No. Pop up. Bodeker, does he have room? Please have room. He does. First thing he says, "Skip, can I bat flip when I hit a home run?" Coach kind of chuckles and says, "You know what?" It was the personality of his college team. So he said, "You know what? You do whatever you want as long as you respect the game." Kid hit 0 home runs.
Shortstop number 1.
You
About
can't
2 weeks,
say that.
2 weeks into the season, guy comes to the coach and says, "Man, I really want to play second base. They're playing me at second base in my college. If you don't play me there, I'm leaving." Oh.
Well.
Coach said, "Hold up right there. Let's find out if they're going to play you at second base at your college." Calls the head coach. Again, World Series head coach. Says, "Hey, your boy wants to play second base. What do you think about that?" A lot of expletives later, it was decided he would not be playing second base. Left side, Sorensen, foul territory, runs out of room. They put him back in the outfield. One of the more, I won't say worse, I would say confused fielders that I've seen play the sport of baseball. Also played in the College World Series this year.
Yep.
Many a young man boosted their draft stock, but more young men ruined it on Cape Cod.
Tough league.
Tough league. But also, I really believe. Please. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Play it second. Back to first. Two down. But I believe it's a little overhyped. You know, Cape's great. I love it. I enjoyed my time up there. But I think there are teams in the ABL, like this Bucs team, could truly compete on Cape Cod. And you say, wow, you know, Cape Cod, they got guys from North Carolina and Tennessee and Oregon and Arkansas. In the ABL, they don't have all those names. And maybe you're right, but this league has a lot of really good young talent, especially from JUCO ball, that could truly compete at a high level, even on Cape Cod. Diving stop, Sorensen. Throw to first. Isn't in time. No, and he gets away from Turgeon. Would have been it was an infield single, and a throwing error puts two in scoring position. See, Cape wants you to think that their league's better than everybody else, and they're really good, yes. But I do think there are teams in the ABL that could certainly compete with what Cape Cod has to offer.
Coming from the CPL, I really think the Bananas could have been a Cape team.
Yeah.
They lost 10 times in 50 games.
Yeah.
They could have easily competed. More or less because they were popular, so they got a bunch of good players who didn't go to Cape.
Everybody wanted to play for them.
Correct. In my mind, if you're a big college name and you didn't get selected to Cape and you were like, all right, you get to pick between two leagues, you can pick the Bananas.
Pick Bananas for sure. Branding, man. Branding does a lot.
It does.
Three hours, 16 minutes, 51 seconds of that baseball. Can Curtis Hebert get us out of the top of the eighth?
I'm not going to lie. It's the arm.
For the
arm-length
sixth
lead
time
here.
today, Nolan Tucker has come to the plate.
Oh boy.
His team has 9 runs.
Yeah, the arm length lead is now right at its border.
Arguably, 2 of the best aces in this league started tonight's game. 3 hours
I'm not gonna
and
say,
17 minutes ago.
I'm not going to say I told you so, but we talked before this game. We both agreed. 2 aces on the mound. You know what that means? Long game, high scoring.
We did not agree. You said that, and you were exactly right. I said, 2-1, 3-2. That was my score prediction tonight.
Really?
I was planning on getting out of here in 2.5 hours.
No. That's always what happens. If you think about most baseball games, the thing that you think happens, just watch the opposite. That's how it goes. Especially when the strike zone is, the small.
He's on his knee
my
again.
gosh.
He's on his knee again. Who has the noisemaker? And why? The tying run is coming to the plate in the 2-hole Cooper Vest. It was once 4-0, then 6-0, then 6-4, then 10-4, then 11-4. It is now 13-9. Vest is 0 for 4. Has walked. Strike 1.
There you go. Live in that zone.
We have seen now 11 walks from the Miners, 11 walks from the Bucs. 22 walks.
2 strikes.
Curtis Hebert has the opportunity to do the funniest thing. walks, 22 walks, 16 strikeouts combined between these two groups. 0-2 from Hebert. Oh no. High right field. Oh no. Oh no. At the wall. Oh no. Merritt can't make the catch. He drops it. Oh, he can't make the catch. He drops it. It hung in the air. Throw to the plate. It's going to keep Cooper Vest at third, but we're within a run now. Oh, a 3-run. It's a triple. I mean, that ball's in the corner in right field. It was tough for Merritt to even get a glove on it. Oh, that's a hit. Merritt was barely able to knock it down.
I'm just glad he got it in, to be honest. That was a tough play.
It's a one-run game.
This is unbelievable.
They're leaving Hebert in. Vergara's 2 for 5. Every single Miner has been on base tonight. I really thought Vest had tied it.
I thought he did. Did that hit the window?
No.
Oh.
2 strikes on him as well. We could have just ended it. I mean, no real movement in the Bucs bullpen.
Strike, yeah.
Yep, there's a strike, Curtis. There's a strike, Curtis. You know what? They put in Hurd in the 9th. You know what he could get?
Save.
The single funniest save of all time.
That would be hilarious and painful.
The 1-2. Yeah.
No. Apparently.
He was called the ball outside. 2-2 from Hebert. Bodeker in center. Converges with Haar, calls him off. The Miners add 6. Matsu Miners have 12 runs. But the Bucs have 13. The way this game has gone, they're going to add 4 more.
Oh, yeah.
On the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side.
Come into Village Inn and see why the sun rises and sets with breakfast.
It will help us every day, it will brighten all the way, if we keep on the sunny side of life.
Because a good meal is about more than just how it tastes. It's about how it makes you feel.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life.
Village Inn.
Qdoba's new Chicken Diablo nachos are made with hand-diced pico de gallo, which means they're as fresh as... They're also loaded with juicy adobo chicken, flame-grilled in-house, so they're as flavorful as... And they're topped off with fiery queso Diablo, so they're as spicy as... New Chicken Diablo nachos. Try them today, only at Qdoba. United by flavor.
Abner Doubleday invented baseball during the Civil War. He did not die for this.
No.
13-12 is your score. 25 combined runs, 26 combined hits, 22 combined walks. And a new pitcher.
Ethan Like, 1-0 record in 7 appearances. 3.25 earned run average. He started 1 game, so this will be his 7th relief appearance. He has 1 save in 19.1 innings pitched, 19 strikeouts, 9 walks, 23 hits. His last time up was against the Pilots, where he had a 1-inning shutout baseball in 2 innings. That was last night.
Last night. He also pitched the 27th against the Bucs.
And at the 18th against the Bucs.
Dylan Maltby to the plate. Maltby is batting .075. It's tough. You're in a spot, Hokoff out of the 8-hole with a 100 average, and Maltby .075. 9-1 and 9-1 2 up for the Bucs. You're gonna need production from those guys usually to try to win games. Tonight you haven't so far. Maltby, high right field. First baseman Vest runs out of room. It's in the beer garden.
That foul ball brought to you by ABC.
You've won production from those guys to try to win, and you haven't really gotten it. But on the flip side, when they come around, you be in business. That's when your lineup truly becomes complete. 1-1. Yeah.
That's been a strike all night.
Yeah. It's not a pretty pitch for a batter to see, you know, and from a fan standpoint, it's like, oh, it feels weird being called a strike, but it's a breaking ball that just skates the line. It's right there. Like tried to go back to it and missed. Like from Evansville, Indiana. 6'1", 180-pound freshman. 2-2 to Maltby. Good foul ball.
Staying alive. By the way, we think that is Michael Nunez in the bullpen.
Okay.
Other Loyola Marymount pitcher.
Maltby popped up. Carpenter underneath. Can of corn. Now Pendergast, Haar, and Bodicker.
We got one out. That brings up
Righty on righty.
number 6, Alex Pendergast.
Pendergast 2 for 3 today. 3 RBI, has also walked, has struck out, 314 average this year. Make it lefty on righty. My brain gave up in about the 4th inning. At that point in time, the
like
score was
ago.
10-4. Through 4, the score was 10-4.
I think we were still in Kenai when that was happening.
Yeah. Pendergast is in contention for player of the game. Though Dante Turgeon is 4 for 4 with a walk. Unbelievable.
And an RBI, right?
Yep. His OBP is solid. Batting average is up from like .88 where it was a couple weeks ago to
200 plus points.
Yeah.
He was down below .8 for a little bit.
He's 283 now.
There you go.
That's what Maltby's looking for. Maltby at .073, Hoke up at 100. They're trying to find a Dante Turgeon resurgence. Hitters count to Pendergast. Way inside. Walk number 23 today. That's the I've never seen anything like it. No, I have not. 23 walks in this game. 23 walks and 26 hits.
To the plate, left fielder, Ben
Hit
Haar.
by pitch. 50 people. Not to mention the errors that have been
3
made.
of those walks to Ben Haar. Alone.
He's the plate now. 50 people. It's more. It's 51, I believe, because of the error. There's one error that's put somebody. Maltby reached on error earlier.
Yeah. Here's the stats. Let's just go through this for a little bit. 12 runs in the minors on 14 hits, 1 error. Bucs have 13 runs on 12 hits and 1 error.
Correct.
And you mentioned the walks.
22. 23 combined? 23 now?
Yeah. Bucs have scored a run in every inning besides the 6th. 4 in the first, 1 in both the second and third, 4 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, none in the 6th, 2 in the 7th. Now here in the bottom of the 8th trying to push one across.
Haar takes strike 2. Inside part of the zone from Like. Two-strike pitch. High level from Like. You mentioned Ethan. 1-0, 3.25 ERA in 7 appearances. 19 and a third innings pitch. That's a good chunk. 19 strikeouts, 9 walks. 23 hits, though. He's gotten hit around the yard. 166 whip. His 20th strikeout of the year.
How about a question?
Oh.
What's your best way to do?
1, 2
favorite
outs.
way in the
That
baseball
brings
field
up
is
center
described?
fielder number 9,
Park,
Lex
field,
Barker.
stadium, yard. Any way you like it.
Yard's good.
Yard.
What is yours?
I like park. I think
Park.
baseball park fits the best. Because that's what it is. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Sand and dirt and grass.
I like when a guy goes yard.
Yeah, that is nice.
Such as Lex Bodicker. He can do the coolest thing here. Most awesome, cool thing, and hit home run number 2 of the night.
So amazing right now. Give us life.
He hit his first home run of the game 3 days ago.
I don't mean the team, I mean us.
Yeah. Well, remember in about the 5th, we thought, wow, 10-4. This has been the longest game ever. So young.
Naive.
3 hours and 30 minutes in. No pitch clock on the ABL. Bodicker, left side. It's the third baseman, Rogers. Throw to first is in time. 3 outs. That's all the Bucs need. I say all. Somebody can get a save. It won't be Kurt Hebert. And it's 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Miners when we come back on the top of the ninth. Bucs 13, Miners 12.
Okay, let's have some fun, huh?
Check it out. Imagine how much Mountain Dew is in there.
Hey guys, we should probably drink these fast.
To the do.
The longest baseball game in recorded human history. The Anchorage Bucs and the Matsu Miners. 13-12 your score. 26 hits. 23 walks. 1 reached on error. 1 hit by pitch. And Michael Nunez can do the funniest thing humanly possible and get 3 up and 3 down in the top of the ninth.
Second appearance in a Buck uniform. Last time was on June 24th in Kenai against the Oilers. He pitched in a 9-5 win where he went 1 1/3, giving up 2 runs, only 1 of them earned on 3 hits, striking out 1. Needs to get 3 outs here without allowing 1 run to finish this game off.
No. Nunez, a member of the Buck House.
To the plate, DH number 27, Steven Lansky.
Got to face the designated hitter. 27, Steven Lancia. All ABL last season. Strike 1.
That's what you like to see. Things you like to see, that's top of the list right there.
Nunez is ready again. The 0-1 from Michael Nunez. Good velo, but low and outside.
Looks like there's only 1 arm left in the bullpen.
How is this a game? The 1-1. 1-2.
There you go, Michael.
Michael, baby. Everything you got, my friend. Everything you got.
Throw it at him.
You can sleep in whichever Buckhouse room you want.
You get your own tonight.
1-2. Up the middle. Is there time for Pendergast at second? Throw to first. Got him. Yes, sir. 1 down. Oh, everything. Oh, that's awesome. Michael Nunez, Alex Pendergast.
You know what's been lost in all this? The Bucs are going for their 8th win in a row right now, by the way.
I don't even want to think about it. You know what? Coach Ken Hookuff, he's exactly right. Streaks don't matter. I'm done with the whole streaks thing.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Maddox Haley, 3 for 5 today. To the plate for the 6th time. Oh!
He was lost.
Hide your kids. Don't let them watch that.
He didn't see that ball anywhere.
It's supposed to be a PG baseball game.
That's all.
Oh, that was gross.
Keep it coming.
That was X-rated. Oh. Low and outside.
Exact same setup as the last AB.
Oh. Haley just stuck his bat out and hoped for the best. Wasn't quite a sword. It was almost worse.
I was about to say, it wasn't a sword, but it was bad.
Oh!
Fastball, baby.
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
He wants that own room.
I cannot believe what we're seeing.
One more strike here.
Come on, Michael Nunez from Loyola Marymount. Hoke up at short. Throw to first. Dug by Dante Turgeon. Not even a first baseman by trade, but he's been so good over there tonight. And Michael Nunez has gone 2 up, 2 down. But he's got to deal with one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup, Caden Carpenter, who is 2 for 4 tonight. He has also walked. He has 2 RBI. He has scored 3 runs. 3 runs in 1 game. Michael Nunez. Righty on lefty. Hard to Pendergast at second. Gloves it. Throw to first. Bucs win. Bucs win. Bucs win. 8 in a row. Final score of 13-12. Michael Nunez, 3 up, 3 down in the top of the 9th. We're going home.
The first clean inning couldn't have happened at a better point for Michael Nunez.
The only inning where neither team scored was the 9th because only one team came to the plate. The grossest thing you will ever see in the sport of baseball. Founder Abner Doubleday is rolling over. He cannot believe it. Never seen anything like it. 26 hits, 23 walks. Over 50 men stepped to the plate and reached safely.
3 hours and 36 minutes.
Beautiful. Couldn't have asked for a better Michael Nunez. Whatever he wants, the world is his. The world is his. We'll go back to the Buck House tonight. We'll celebrate. He's a young guy, non-alcoholic champagne. We'll go Welch's sparkling grape juice. We will douse him. He gets the Gatorade bag. Mike Sarhat started this game.
Lex Bodeker hit a home run in the first inning.
100%, 100%. Listen to this, folks. For the Miners, they didn't score until the 4th inning. They put up 4 runs in the 4th, a run in the 6th, a run in the 7th, 6 runs in the 8th, 12 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. The Bucs, 4 runs in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 4 in the 4th. That's 10. None in the 6th, 2 in the 7th, 12 hits, 1 error. Both teams combined 23 walks, and we're going home.
Woo! Alrighty. Well, that was fun.
We did it, partner.
We got through it.
Oh, for the Bucs tonight, stars of the game, multiple base hits from Pendergast, Bodeker, Sorensen,
Turgeon.
Thomas. Turgeon had 4 base hits. But I think Alex Pendergast might be your player of the game. I don't know.
Maybe.
Somebody else figure it out.
Not our job.
Nope. Thank goodness. The Bucs came home with 12 hits. The offense was there. The pitching staff, of course, struggled a bit, but got it done in the end. The most Bucs game to ever exist. They allowed 12 runs, but they scored 13. That's the story of this team's season. And we're done. It's over. We're going to Texas Roadhouse. This has been, and it always will be, the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network. I've told you once, and I'll tell you a million times. Thank you for listening. Good night. Oh, and it's a great day to be a Buck.
Feels like just yesterday she was in a car seat. Now she's gonna be in the driver's seat. I guess there's a first time for everything. Today is all about the basics. Gotta have unbeatable focus. Kind of like the unbeatable mileage I get from Chevron with Techron. He knows it helps keep my engine clean, and she knows how to pay with the Chevron app. Everyone's learning today. All right, next stop, the parking lot. The empty parking lot.
Unbeatable mileage for you and your car.
This is Lulu and Lobo.
Ah, it's back!
The woo-woo monster! No! No! No!
No! Yeah, I can't take this! We need a new place!
With as low as 3% down on a fixed-rate mortgage, your new home is within reach.
All clear. I went home.
Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath.
Talk to a home mortgage consultant or apply online. This is your way home. This is Wells Fargo.